All right, welcome back. We've had some challenges, but probably have solved it pretty good. And what we have solved also, or actually Team Sweden has solved, Elias, is a second place and going up against the best team right now, Team France. You were jumping, you were screaming, you were shouting when Olof secured the win for Team Sweden versus Germany. How do you feel right now?
It felt great. So I actually tuned into War Games Live like just after Olof got his win, and you could hear our screaming on the War Games Live show. It was amazing. So we were like, this is gonna be a draw. Olof needs at least a 6, and then we were like, then we start. He gets a, I get a 7, and we just erupted.
Amazing, amazing. So as you can see right now, we have a lot of teams spread out. And furthest down, furthest away from where we have the Veizla stream, we have Team Sweden going up against France. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, gonna zoom in here a bit.
Just want to give a big shout out to Julian and the French tabletop guys for helping us set this up.
It's War Games, right? Isn't it called that?
Or War Games.
They sit over here with the green screen. They have a really cool setup. And we're going to get one of these 2 tables by the Swedish captain selection to follow here. And if you want to see the other Swedish match, you can also tune into the French stream on War Games. So the pairing process started about 10 minutes ago. We can maybe take a look here at the matchup that we're going to have. France, they were predicted to be really strong. One of the main reasons maybe they were not the biggest favorite is that they don't have a sister list, but they have showed maybe you don't need to have sisters. We have seen Jonathan struggling when he was facing Admec, and we have seen other players actually struggling. For example, the German sisters didn't do so well against Jesper, for example. But here is actually the French pairing against Sweden taking place, and we're going to look at which players might face and might not face. So coming up right here. So we're starting to get to know the Swedish team, so maybe we should focus more on the French ones. They have Arnaud on the Necros, Hugo, who at least Klasse has been hyping all this tournament, on the Eldari. But Eldari haven't done that great. Liam did not go well. We know that Axel played in the War Masters and couldn't really make it work fully. Then we have Clement on Death Guard. We have Oliver on the Black Templars. That's an interesting and spicy list, and I think that Oliver has done really, really good in this tournament so far.
So Oliver actually won the War Master singles event with his Black Templar Horde list, and he actually played against Arnaud, his teammate, in the finals. So both are extremely strong players, and they have shown they can deliver under pressure.
Yeah, so actually in this very moment, coming into the 5th round where France would face Sweden, coming up here, we have Oliver Weiss on the Black Templar. He has gone 20-0, 13-7, 19-1 and 20-0.
Yeah.
He is a gigantic monster. He is a couple of steps further than Sebastian Larsson and Jesper, who are 7th and 8th. But Sweden do have 2 big heavy hitters in Sebastian Larsson on the Chaos Knights and the Dark Angels player, Jesper. So this might be a really, really cool match that we're having in front of us. You need to tune in, send the link to all your friends, make sure you don't want to miss this, because if Sweden can win against France, they are a real big contender to win it all.
Yeah, but this is gonna be a really tough challenge. The French teams are no pushover.
They have performed so well, and Sweden only won with 2 points against Germany.
But Germany is also a really strong team. So
100%. So we have Alexander on the Thousand Suns, of course, and then Matt Bonnet, the Chaos Space Marine player, and actually
he's the top scorer for the entire tournament.
He is the top scorer with a perfect score still.
Yeah.
20-0, 20-0, 20-0, 20-0.
Yeah.
That is something, ladies and gentlemen, that we need to pay attention to, because Matt Barnett, he is a master of this tournament.
Yeah, he is. He really is so far.
I would like to check actually who he has been facing when it comes to...
So he's playing a Renegade Raiders list.
this is a shooting armor, right?
Yeah, he has double Predator Destructors. He has a couple of Accursed... Oh, he's running triple Accursed Cultists. Ooh. A ton with Dark Communes. Yeah, so Accursed Cultists are something I've faced a lot. It's a lot of models, it's a ton of wounds, they're pretty tanky, and it's a ton of attacks, and in Chaos Space Marines when they can get sustained hits or lethal hits, they can actually punch up really hard. Those three big blobs are very scary.
100%, and I don't know if they played Matt Barnett directly out as a first defender, going 20-0 in all the 4 matches. In the end, we have Yohann on the Grey Knights, and we have seen now Joe Larsson against South Korea, 20-0. And now again against Germany's Grey Knights, 20-0. Will he be matched against Yohann? I believe so. And will Yohann have a solution to it? We surely hope that Joe Larsson can do another 20-0, because that would absolutely be the X factor that could decide this outcome. And last but not least, we have Nicholas, and he is playing
Imperial Guard.
Imperial Guard, which actually is called Astra
Militarum.
Yeah. So we should go by the given Games Workshop names, Astra Militaris. And that one is interesting, and I know that Sweden have been looking into that one quite a bit, because Astra is always such a strong faction when it comes to team games, and you need to find a solution to it.
They really do.
No, Joe Larsson is playing Chaos Demons. I'm answering here Modrig, who is asking why Joel is on... No, okay, I can explain. The pairings is happening as we speak. You can see it over here. So they are not decided. This is just to show the 8 players on both teams, but we have not got the pairings yet because they are not completed. They have about 30 minutes left on this part, but I think both teams will utilize as much time as they can. As you can see, the Swedish and French team is furthest away from where we are located. Therefore, we actually can't control this match, but we were very happy when the French War Games could support us with the restream possibilities, and actually we will be able to have player mics because the technology that we have with us, superb. Also want to make a big shout out to Asus ROG, sponsor of the Team Sweden and also supporter of this Veizla stream, as we're doing all productions from one single beastie laptop, the Cypheron G20. Amazing. If you want to have a kick-ass laptop, this is the one. And it's actually small and sleek. It's not the 15 kilos. This one is easy and handy, but it's a monster. Also shout outs to Scree and Alpha Spel. Alpha Spel, the largest Warhammer store in the Nordics. And on a personal note, big shout out to Black Molly Entertainment. They have supported us with all this technology, streaming equipment, setting this up, doing the graphics, etc. Wouldn't be possible without Black Molly Entertainment. We would do our very best to do them justice from a production company. They are one of the best in the world doing esports. So thank you so much, guys, over at Black Molly Entertainment. What do you think here, Elias? Can Sweden beat France?
There's always a possibility. Like France is a really strong team, and so is Germany, and we beat Germany, so we do have a chance of actually beating them. Never count Sweden out. We have won this tournament before, and we have a really strong team this year. Absolutely.
Oh, have you got in the pairings already?
No, I'm getting a few of them, so I'm just putting them in. So.
Understood.
Yep. So I'm just prepping my thing but we're not going to show it until the pairings are actually completely finished.
Yeah, so this is day 3 of the WTC 2024. This is the round 5, and Sweden and France right now are in the lead with 4-0 matches. Has been a very tight tournament up to this point, and it's actually only 3 teams currently being undefeated. France, Sweden and Poland. Poland did face Team USA, and it was actually supposed to be almost a US win, who became a draw, and then Anthony, their vice captain, on his World Eaters, failed the secret mission, lost 4 more points, which actually made Poland win that one.
Yeah.
On 4th place, we have Spain with 1 draw, Austria with 1 draw, Australia with 1 draw. England, Germany, USA, Denmark and Netherlands have 1 loss. So USA coming in here believing that they're going to win the whole tournament. They have lost against Poland, and right now will have a really hard time winning this tournament, because France, Sweden will have 5-0 after this match.
Yeah.
Very exciting. And the way the system is working is that there's pods. We can actually show that for you guys at home, even though those are not as relevant at this moment when we are into the round of 5. But here are the pods, and what you can see here is that Sweden was in pod 3 with a guarantee face-off against Denmark, Iceland and South Korea, being pool seed 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
After that, the teams who have the best score are facing off.
Yeah.
And then you go by that rank. That means that currently France and Sweden haven't met each other, and they have the best score. That's why they're playing the 5th round. But after this, Sweden cannot play against Germany again. They cannot play against France again. That means that by the end of it, maybe tomorrow evening, if Sweden is still undefeated, they might face one of the teams who have lost the match already or made a draw. So very exciting. There is really coming down to the wire here. But Warhammer 40K, we know one thing: you can't drop any match, any points, because it will eventually matter.
Yeah, you can. I don't believe you can win this tournament with a loss. Maybe with a draw. Depends on if everyone draws. We'll see. All
right, so we will soon have it up on the graphics. I realized that maybe we didn't really prepare this mission because we had so much to fix. I will do that very quickly. The pairing is still going on, and you will very momentarily have the pairing up on your screen. Very exciting, to say the least. I must say, I'm super hyped.
Yeah, me too. This is promising to be a really good. It's going to be a really good game.
So what's coming up here is round 5, search and destroy. So the same as we saw against Germany when it comes to deployment.
Yes.
But this is a different one with take and hold, which we could say is standard Warhammer 40K.
Yeah.
No special rules really.
No, it's just get 5 points for standing on an objective.
All right, so we have USA next to us. They are facing Denmark, who Sweden very easily did beat. And then it's hidden supplies. What can we say about that one, Elias?
So hidden supplies gives you an extra objective in the center, which means there's gonna be even more objectives on the table than usual, like 1 extra. So hidden supplies tends to be missions who score very highly. It's very hard to deny primary when there's an extra objective on the field.
Correct, Toten. We will stream France versus Sweden, and I realize I should probably update also the name of this stream. So thank you so much for that, so it's not confusing. All right, we will very soon, momentarily, be able to reveal to you guys the pairings that we have. I can just say they are spicy. And for you, just turn in, just want to show you guys also that this is the way that we'll be able to experience this match for the French versus Sweden team. 1 second here, any minute. So we will not be able to get all the cameras. The good part is that we will have full control over the player mics, so you will hear the player mics. We will set them up very momentarily as soon as we have one team, the team or the pairings at the table, and also we'll be able to have full control over the score. So it should be good. We are excited. I hope you guys are there too, because this would be a big one. And we actually can see that the players now are entering the table.
So I just got a call from Neil Kerr, our on-the-floor reporter. We are getting sisters, Yohann Slay Johnson against Alexander Stakos Faustensons.
Ooh, we haven't seen a sister Thousand Sun. We haven't seen Thousand Sons before. This is a big one. Having Jonathan, the playing captain, coming up big right now versus France, Thousand Sun player. This is, to say the least, very exciting for all of us. Not trying to check through here also very quickly exactly how well the French player, Thousand Sun player, have done. I gotta say, Thousand Sons and Sisters actually haven't done as well as I would have predicted. I thought that they would be in top of the chart. In reality, it's match bonded on the Chaos Space Marines from Team France. That would be a hard one for Sweden, whoever facing that one.
Yep. Sorry, I got another update. It's still going to be Thousand Sons, but it's going to be Kalle against the Grey Knights.
Oh my god, so they didn't choose to have the Grey Knights versus Joe Larsson. Instead, it is Kalle who's facing Grey Knights on his Thousand Sons. All right, let's actually look here at the pairings now. First off, we have Jesper on Dark Angels, who's been a beast in this tournament. He is, I believe, 8 right now in the best performers, haven't dropped a single match. He's facing Hugo on Eldari. We know Hugo is very hyped currently, have done really well, but Dark Angels, they are the beast. I think Jesper will go for another win. Then we have Joe Larsson on his Chaos Demons. He is facing Astra Militarium, Imperial Guard, which is on Nicholas. Björn Eriksson, our favorite, our bus thrower on Imperial Knight. Oh my god, he is facing Oliver, the Black Templar. I think Oliver must be a shooting army also with the Black Templar.
No, actually, Black Templars, he's playing a Crusader Horde list with like over 100 Primarch Crusaders. They want to get up to you and they want to punch you really hard.
Will they be able to have the data sheet to take down those knights? We will see. Can Björn continue delivering, securing some more important points for Team Sweden? Axel Rudin on Drukari. He is facing Necrons this time. I wonder how he can play against Necrons. That feels filthy.
Yeah,
what do you think? Isn't that almost too much even for Axel Rudin?
Yeah, we will see how it goes. Axel has been doing really well so far.
And then we have Jonathan, the playing captain, on Sisters, facing Alexander on the Thousand Sons. We have Kalle on Thousand Sons facing Yohann on the Grey Knights. That is the match that we will be following. Super excited to see Kalle in full swing with his very special Thousand Son army. He did struggle in the last match when actually he was facing Necrons and the Catan landed, deep striked in, made the 9 in charge and then just rolled 6s so he died. Olof Svensson on his dwarves, the League of Votans, are facing Clement on the Death Guard. I think that Olof will do amazing in this matchup. And then last but not least, and arguably the biggest threat that could ever have happened, Sebastian Larsson, Sweden's best player on Chaos Knights, undefeated 7th in this tournament right now, going up against the undefeated, haven't dropped a single point, Matt Bonnet on the Chaos Space Marines. This will be a slaughter match. Can Sebastian Larsson not drop this match? I think then Sweden will win, but he is maybe up to something that is impossible to win against, because Matt Monette has been a monster throughout this tournament. All right, we will soon fix this graphics also, sorry for that. See how far they have come. We should probably have the player marks coming up here pretty soon, so we can know what the action and the status is down in the French corner. You can see the arm is on point.
Units of rubrics. Yep. Both led by a panel master. Red one, angry. Purple one, sneaky. Crystal. 3 units of Stangon license with bows. 2 units of cultists. Disc soak with Lord of Forbidden. Abrahamsson, Magnus, and these guys. You know what they do?
Yeah. So you have 3x3 of those, right?
No, one.
Is that the German that I see?
Yeah, it's a token for large size. So, because these are printed.
Sure.
I haven't used them yet but yeah.
Very fine with that. Alright, so, about Grey Knight?
Yeah. They're all no Grandmasters, just normal ones. 2 5s.
No, 5 and 10.
Yeah, sorry, 5 and 10. Both led by Librarians. So you have 4 up in the plane against psychic attacks. You heal one guy, you can heal up in the air. You have 2 tries. That's it.
And Kaldor Drago.
And Drago.
Who should be on his own.
Yeah. You know my strats?
I do. You know mine?
Yeah.
This is some kind of reminder.
Let's have a
in case
place
that.
to go there. Last year I had Game of Friends. Awesome. I fucking loved it. I played you Custodes. Yeah, I hope we have a great game as well. So yes, I basically know all of these. Which one is your sigil? 10 man.
The guy in the big squad, yeah.
Yeah, 10 man, yeah. I know this.
All right.
And you know all I can do. I mean, let's have a nice game. Yeah. Let's not try to gotcha average too much. Yes. I mean,
we like intent.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be playing tactical.
Oh, we'll be playing tactical.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this table 2?
It is, yeah. But it's a heavy map.
Yeah.
Table 2 here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because they keep changing stuff, so it's table 2, yeah.
It's perfectly fine. I just looked at it and said.
What? You want to be playing there? Are you playing over there?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, you're gonna be over here anyway.
Yeah, right.
We're having a little problems with the mics because they're so far away from us. Kristen is trying to fix them right now.
Okay, so we are going to add you.
Yeah, this promises to be a very good game.
Like we'll be wired.
Sure.
But it is the annual here. And you can put it inside your charts.
Yeah.
Thank you. In the game, you have to this. And if we have to change the battery, don't interrupt, we'll be...
Yep. That's fine.
Can
I remove some shit out of my pocket.
just like this?
Yeah.
Then we don't have...
So, where the
Ah, yeah.
C'est ça dans ton radio, si t'as fait. Donc pareil, Yohann, si t'as besoin de mute, t'as juste à glisser ça.
Ouais, ça marche.
Et si on doit changer la batterie, on vous interrompt pas, on fait... Il y a quelqu'un qui vous touche,
On veut pas des gros taquets.
j'ai surpris une année de climat tout à l'heure. Merci.
The things we do. Okay. All right, so
where do these two end up?
yeah, 6 from the middle, going towards the corner here, and the other one there.
Sorry.
No worries. Oh. Pinching some.
Huh?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, not in the hair.
Yeah, not really.
Thank you so
Very
much.
good. Thank you. All righty then. Soon, yeah.
That's about right.
Right. This one goes. Looking good. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Drago will start on. In reserve,
I will have my full friendly reserve,
of course.
and I think that's everything else is on the table.
Yeah, same thing. Only Drago is in reserves. Brian's in both squads. Terminators and then in.
Sounds good.
All right. Like a defender. We need a clock.
Huh?
Clock on the table.
I'll have a clock.
I do one in as well. Oh yes, there should be one. Oh well. Like we're 10 minutes behind, so maybe clock us 155 each.
150, and then we have 10 minutes spare.
Yeah. Let's make it like 155, say.
It's fine.
Less stressful. This gets to the end.
Give it this.
Yeah, it's mine. Yeah.
I've already rolled. I rolled 3.
Yep. 2. So you get. Yeah, I do get.
You start deploying. I don't have infiltrators.
All right.
Can I move this?
Of course. There you go. Oh, fuck that.
It's dying.
Okay, the idea being they can get back.
Yeah, we are aware.
They can skip.
Christian is over there trying to fix it right now.
Yep.
So the thing about the sounds being very wonky, so it's our mics literally on the other side of the hall, so the connection is a little bit iffy. But we're trying to fix it.
Same.
If you want to see the other matchup, I can probably show them right now if you give me 1 moment. So here you have the other matchup for the game. So it's Dark Angels versus Eldar, Chaos Demons versus Imperial Guard, Imperial Knights versus Black Templars, Drukhari versus Necrons, Sisters versus Thousand Sons. Thousand Sons versus Grey Knight on this stream. The Sisters versus Thousand Sons is going to be on the other stream table. Wotan against Death Guard, and Chaos Knights versus Chaos Space Marines.
Huh?
Which idiot for pushing the train together would be good idea.
You?
I think it's funny how little it takes.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Elias. I've been over also there. So the camera will be tilted very soon, and they will also produce this stream so we can get some more close-ups.
Yeah.
10 man.
Big squad.
We know the sound are very wonky. It's not very. We'll see how it comes out.
Yes, so it's 100 meters away, so
Yeah.
that's why the microphones are worse. I also think actually that the pairings are pretty good for Sweden, but this French lineup, it's nasty, it's strong, it's crazy.
Yeah, the French team is so strong. This is going to be a very hard match. But Sweden did very well against a very strong team of Germany. So hopefully we can repeat the success.
That's what we're hoping for. Farfarsklocka on Twitch, if you can describe what you mean. Do you mean the pairings between Sweden and...
Yeah, I just showed the pairings.
Okay,
so
perfect.
We're gone through that.
Very exciting.
I also put in the Grey Knights list if you want to look at the players' list.
Sure, let's do that then. We haven't really gone through Kalle's either, right?
No, we haven't.
Knight.
All right, really cool. Let's start actually with Kalle's army. Hopefully it will work. It's always tricky when you press the buttons. Here we have Kalle Abrahamsson.
Yeah.
He has been in 7 WTCs. He's playing Thousand Suns, a bit different with 17 Cabal points, if I'm not incorrect.
Yes.
Is it something on your end that sticks out here?
So the thing that sticks out is the triple Mutilith Vortex piece. This is a list that showed up very recently. It's kind of different from the traditional Thousand Suns list, with the triple Mutilith Vortex beasts and a Forge Fiend. So normally Thousand Suns have a problem of standing on objectives because they're really fragile, except outside of Magnus. But now, with the triple Mutilith, he can actually stand on the objectives and survive.
Or maybe I would actually say, even though I'm a newcomer to this game, because he's going up against Johann's Grey Knights, and they do a tremendous amount of damage.
Something there?
So the Nemesis Dread Knights does a lot of damage. That's a thing.
McCall Drago, that's a monster.
Yeah, he has an anti-demon weapon. And not to forget that Magnus actually has the keyword demon. So he will wound Magnus pretty easily if he actually gets to him. And then he also has the Brotherhood Librarians, who they roll a dice. On a 1, they can blow themselves up, or they can do a lot of mortal wounds to their opponent.
Yeah, and that's a point and click basically with that. But called Drago, I guess he would go in one of the Terminator squads.
Basically,
Most likely would be in Deep Strike and will hunt for Magnus.
Yeah, but we will see how it is. I believe I might have heard wrong, but I thought I heard him saying that Drago would be
down here
on his own. On the French stream, there's gonna be Jonathan playing Sisters against Alexander de Sacco's.
You shoot him from this angle, so you're out here, yep.
And this is, we are getting the stream from their second table.
Yes, you can see one more match on the French stream. You can put up both of them. But of course, tag along, follow here. Kalle Abrahamsson versus Yohann Teston. This is gonna be bloody. But don't you think it would be somewhat of a standoff too?
Why didn't you give us any wine and bread this year?
We will see what happens. I played this matchup. It can be a little bit swingy. So most of the Grey Knights attacks are psychic, and the House Stance has a really good stratagem, which gives them 4 up field pain against psychic and forces the opponent to take hazardous test. Where on a 1, after they shot for each weapon that has hazardous, you take 3 mortal wounds. That can kill a Terminator. But for example, Magnus, who has an aura for -1 damage, that -1 aura does not work against psychic attacks.
And here we can see Sweden versus France, furthest away from us. You can see the two rigs. On the left side is Kalle, Abrahamsson and Yohann. And on the right side is Jonathan. Not sure actually, don't recall the French name.
Alexandre Sacco.
Of course, of course.
And Sacco is an extremely good Thousand player.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I can. I will post that for you.
Here.
Give me 1 second.
Let's get Magnus.
Can also show you this one. It's the 5th round. Search and destroy, same as round 4, but with take and hold. More of a normal Warhammer 1-on-1 type of layout, but with hidden supplies, adding an extra objective.
Can do it if he wants to.
Here we go. Thank you,
Magnus goes
A.
there.
Moller. Sorry. Yes, the Twitch links are blocked. As all links are blocked, just to make sure there are no bots coming in there and start spamming. But thank you very much. So if you want to watch both streams, use that link.
Alright, we're gonna also show you a bit about the terrain, hopefully here.
Farfarsklocka, yeah, definitely, we will.
I'll place my forge friend right here, so don't forget him. And then let's see.
Let's go.
Man, good luck. Have a great game.
Maybe you can figure it out from the placement
6.
what terrain map it is.
I know what terrain map it is. Give me a second. It's gonna be table 2, which
I'm
is
gonna
gonna
stop
be.
at
If you give me 1 second, I can find out.
Alright, so Kalle continues going first here, starting the movement, I believe, right?
Yeah, he's starting his
Roll
move.
scout up to here.
He has a scout move on the cultists.
Okay, so there's a scout move
that
now.
way.
Apologies for that.
You go hide.
Sorry?
My scouts are done.
Again, we are sorry about sound, but this is the best we can manage for now.
Farfarsklocka from the Twitch chat. Well, I think that if Kalle wins this game, we
Back in
all
old years, yeah.
are in debt to him at least 1 beer each. And I think that he will take it with more than a smile.
So I believe this would be table 29 heavy.
But there is not a 29.
Wait, what was the implement again?
Search and destroy.
Yeah, search and destroy is gonna be table 2 heavy 29.
Yeah.
Ah,
There it is.
There we go. This one goes back there to establish.
Actually, yes.
All right, this is done. Cards. Yep. Sabotage and secure no man's land.
what do you think out of that why they play a heavy one?
So it's a heavy table, which means there are a lot of three-story buildings. But you see, the middle is extremely open on this map,
So they're just walking onto this objective.
which is pretty good for Kalle.
This guy just walking these objectives. Why have not?
All right, we're just going to show the map super quickly here for everyone at home.
Running my mute list.
Search and destroy, heavy, but as you said, a very open middle. You cannot
You cannot hide at all in the middle.
So will be for sure an interesting
We
one.
know the dice cam.
Yeah.
Well, who has the most shooting power? Thanks through Magnus? Is it Thousand Suns or is it the Grey
It's not
Knight?
even just from Faustons to Magnus. Faustons hits really hard. The Mutalips hit really hard. That Fortune hits really hard. Where on the Grey Knight side, they have a lot of shots, but they're pretty low strength.
Roll the 3. It's fine. Okay. These guys go back here. No dice cam. Magnus plus 2 to move, because why wouldn't he?
Yes.
We are working on trying to get the sound a little bit better.
Outside range because I'm stupid. I just put it back. I think it was outside range, but okay. I'm gonna run this guy.
So the problem with the sound is
Goes 15.
our rig is
wait.
yep.
Touch that objective. Yeah. It's gonna go 13.
I don't think we can fix it better, but I think we
These
just
guys
need to live with that. It's
in.
like coming in,
One
coming
away
out.
from walls.
So the thing about the sound is our rig is on the other side of the venue from the front
Magnus.
screen because neither
here.
teams are able to move, and which means the signal from our mics are getting are a bit iffy at best. But this is the best we can manage. But you can still hear what they're saying.
Should
so
be impossible to deep strike.
we will try to mix it a little bit more, but
I mean 3-inch. But
this might be what we have to work with. I'm sorry.
Like that.
That's 15 inches between them. 15 inches.
Okay.
So there's no deep striking here unless you pay the command points.
Yes, there is no.
And I'll shut this guy up.
This is a pretty simple terrain, I gotta say, though.
It is, yeah.
Magnus is not touching that. He's tucking his wings in. Intent is I don't want to get doom bolted by you. 10-1.
Unless I strike.
3-inch deep strike, I can't do anything about. You can always 3-inch deep strike me. But this is what it is.
30.
Not on the wall, not on the wall, not on the wall. And I'm securing numbers and I'm starting sabotage here.
So Yohann went first
boy.
here, but
Yes,
sadly I missed the
alright.
secondary mission. So if anyone actually picked up the
So
secondary
I have a
missions,
score sheet.
would you be able so kind to
Get a
tell me
score
in
sheet
chat?
for me. Oh, I'll just come over and this is horrible.
Kalle complaining.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You should be more positive. I think it's really cool what the French have done. They do have a really nice setup.
That's 6. And red, yeah. So,
So you don't have anybody on this one?
no. No, it's fine. It's just not. Genomens. Fucking hell. That's alright. I am not supposed to swear. I've been told. Starting to sabotage. Yep. And I didn't even use any of my ball points, so I still have everything. But
It's good.
why would I use the ball points?
No.
So it seems like Kalle took 5 points from secure no man's land.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Kalle went first.
It's just a little better tuck back.
We've got a forging thing now. So Big squad will be coming up.
Is that 10 man or 5 man?
Yeah, 10 man. Big squad.
No, it's not the French. It's not the French
Well,
sound. The sound is going through our mics. It's just the distance that's the problem.
Yeah, we are super happy with what the French could solve because we were supposed to not be able to even cover this one, but the French guys from the war game really made it happen. But it's our microphones being 100 meters away from the receiver, and we did not have a possibility of finding another solution to it. So I think it's still better to hear the player mics, even though they come in and come out. I know it's a bit annoying, but hopefully we can give you a bit of color to this, a bit of understanding what's going on.
I could see from you from back here.
Secure.
Thank you so much, my French friends. You guys have been a blessing already. No, it's our fault. So Trader, no worries. Seems to be some confusion here, though.
Now that you've moved, he was in 24. So one guy would not be able to come up here and shoot you from here. One big guy would be able to see here. Here. That would be 2 big guys into you. And then crystal guy. Crystal guy is something, but
They're back here.
purple
is crystal.
Purple, is that purple?
Purple is crystal. Red is dangerous.
It's dangerous. Okay. And you can move. You move stacks. You can hit double move, so that's 10. So that's
Yes.
27, 30.
So I can move it.
Yep.
Oh, I'm be plus for this entire game.
Yeah, of course. It doesn't
matter.
work on me.
I'm up 2 CP as well.
Yes. And Magnus moves 16. Gets up to here, which makes it a rather long charge.
Yeah, so here Kalle was talking about the Magnus auras, where at the beginning of the battle round, Magnus can choose an aura for himself, which is either +2 movement for everything within 6, -1 damage to himself, or another one which gives hazardous to people to a unit that shoots him, which no one ever uses because it's by far the worst of them all 3. But the thing is, the -1 damage does not work against psychic weapons, which are the majority of the Grey Knight weapons.
The back one is
So he's
coming up.
probably
as
just going
well.
to stay in the +2 move for the
And
entire game.
The 5 green strike marines.
Yep.
So we have Kalle on Thousand Sounds, Team Sweden down in left corner. And then we have Yohann, Team France, Grey Knights, top right corner.
So Kalle moved up his first turn, the Mutalith up, and the Cult is up in the top left corner. He has a Mutalith down in the right corner, and
We
his
have
Mutalith in the
longer
center
clock,
by
too much
Magnus.
time.
And then he has a lot of rubrics
Yeah,
behind
too much
walls.
time on our
Too
clock.
much.
Yeah. So he has third objective, fifth objective.
Yes.
Don't think he has anything on the sixth, but it's a bit hard to say. Here we're getting the secondaries for Yohann.
Sabotage assassination.
Sabotage and
Sabotage and assassination.
Sabotage and assassinate, I believe.
that will be a hard assassination on his first turn.
You know what? I'll put it in for you while you do your turn.
Well, the thing about Grey Knights is they can pick up one of their units and then deep strike it within 3 inches of an opponent, where normally you can
know what?
only
I am
do
quite
it
kind.
9 inches away.
Contrary to most
Which
people
means you
think.
can get a big unit next to a character 3 inches away, get rapid firing all the storm bolters, and then you
Something like
start
this takes
shooting
too
with a
much
ton
time.
of shots. And not to be,
There's
don't
like
forget, rubric marines
on.
are actually pretty fragile. So it could happen. But then he will be throwing away one of his squads, and I don't believe he wants that.
So he moves
Nice.
14 plus
14 plus another 12 or 14.
26, yeah?
Or 28, depending on what Magnus says, but yes. Would you do me a huge favor and get me some water, please? I will. That was very good. I'm going to drink all that right soon.
Sabotage he will probably get outside of his deployment zone, but Actually, no, actually, that's a pretty hard one
That is like a
for him.
energy drink or something, yeah?
Because the thousand cells are so spread out, they can probably reach most of the terrain pieces, and the middle are so open that he can probably reach them in all of the terrain pieces out in the middle or outside his
That
deployment
just
zone.
be Scottish?
Yeah. May have an adverse effect on activity and attention. Instant ADHD.
It's good
Well,
laughs right
explain
now.
a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Huh?
Explain this.
Yeah, actually, yes. Yeah, oh, yes.
Get the big guy out, like 9, 7, like that. And they have to be like here. So if you go straight, it would be more than 24, 23 away. And you cannot go that straight. 9-inch charge.
I actually believe that the matchup should be okay for Sweden. But the thing is, though, France is such a good team that it's hard to say for us over here without actually knowing what the coaches are thinking. Hopefully, Neil will give us an update pretty soon on what the Team Sweden thought about their pairings.
It's once again feels like somewhat of a Mexican standoff, but we know that the Grey Knights, the Wizards, the Teleporters, they will start popping around left, right, center.
It's going to be a game of whack-a-mole.
And it has to be on the table.
Sure. But
I like tokens.
I just use good old-fashioned dice, you know.
Yeah.
I'm with Yohann here. I use a D20 for my Cabal points. Where Kalle has this like really fancy, like printed out sheet where he puts like markers on to show what he has.
Yeah, come back.
Tell me again, what is the... No, never mind. Not really sure what's happening right now.
I can see Yohann thinking right now, so it's gonna be Johann's turn. He's probably thinking what he wants to do with his movement.
And Yohann has Sabotage and Assassination.
So, let's
Yes.
have one of these guys go up here, not on the objective. I want... That's sticky, by the way. Yep. There we go.
One guy shooting?
Yep. And that is a sticky objective over there. Let's have a croissant on it. That won't get to shoot anything, so I'm not too interested in that.
Yeah, very quickly, just going to check in on these two. It's for Yohann, Grey Knight, Sabotage and Assassination. Can he deep strike in and do something? I think he won't throw out that quickly. And you say Sabotage might be hard for him. How come, Elias?
So if you go back and look at the map, or look at the screen on the table, or the table state.
Yeah, I have that squad left.
So the middle is very open,
About that squad.
which means so sabotage has to be done in a terrain piece outside of your deployments. Your unit has to be outside of your deployment zone. The two big ruins, which his army is on behind in the top right, is inside his deployment zone, which means he needs to either go into the big ruins in the center or down in the corners. But in the bottom right corner, there's a mutilative warlord piece. Sabotage finishes at the end of the opponent's turn, which will give Kalle an entire an entire turn to try and kill the unit doing sabotage. And the way he has placed himself, he will be able to reach any ruin that Yohann will drop behind. With a slight exception, maybe for the top one in the middle, or the middle top one, because that one is open toward the Grey Knight army, and I'm not sure Kalle wants to give him that good a target for one of his units.
I do have sabotage for him.
So it's a very interesting matchup here. We have Team Sweden with
I do have sabotage.
Kalle Abrahamsson on Thousand Suns facing Yohann on the Grey Knights for France. Both teams are 1 and 2 right now. France has taken the most points in the first 4 rounds. These are 2 of the 3 undefeated teams. Team Poland is also undefeated after a win against USA. But these are the 2 top dogs right now going head to head. We can show you very quickly for the ones who just tune into the stream. These are the matchups that we are having this evening. Very exciting ones, and I saw the comments. Can actually Chaos Demons do something against Astra Militari? I think that maybe they can't shoot them away because they are so meaty, but we need to see. But you are right. Oliver Weiss on the Black Templar. He will be a really, really hard fight for Björn Eriksson. I think Björn is sent in to take 5, 7. Can he score 9 points?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Making a draw would be amazing for Björn, I think, in this matchup.
Yeah, so the thing about the Imperial Guard versus Chaos Demons, Guard wants to stay pretty far away and shoot, where the Chaos Demons have Be'lakor, which is an aura which means that within 6 of Be'lakor, you can't shoot any unit if they're within 6 of Be'lakor unless you're within 18 inches of them. And that's pretty close when you come up against a Chaos Demon who wants to charge you.
Yeah, and when the Great Unclean One deep strikes in, what is it? Is it 6 inches away and starts to eat on those small humans? It would be panic, it would be chaos. That's what we believe that the French would not be able to handle.
Yeah, that game, I believe, could be pretty volatile. So when we play Guard versus Demons back at home, it depends on the Demon list and it depends on the Guard list. But a lot of games I've seen, a good Demon player can really put the hurt on the Guard player.
You're still over
For
there.
sure.
Yep, come a bit closer. Fine, that's fine.
But at this level, I believe anything can happen.
No, you're not on the point.
Like at this level, a very small mistake has a very high possibility of just starting a snowball in the wrong direction.
Huh? Yeah, on the point. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
And just very quickly, this is Kalle Abrahamsson playing Thousand Suns Cult of Magic. He has participated 7 times at WTC. He hasn't won yet, and he really wants to have that win. Last year he went on Necrons, chesting, meeting anything, and went 6 wins, 1 draw. Amazing performance by Kalle. Can he do it again on a much stronger army as the Thousand Suns? We will see. He needs to win this one against the Grey Knights.
I think
And I gotta be honest, Elias, Thousand Suns and Sisters have not really performed as well as maybe we'd have thought. Sure, maybe they're taking harder matchups and therefore in the pairings are not able to score as much, but they are not in the top if you check player performance. It's actually Matt Bonnet from the French team on the Chaos Space Marines, then it's Oliver Weiss from France also on the Black Templar. So the 2 best players in this tournament right now are for Team France facing Sweden.
So the thing is, before the tournament, probably every team expected their other team to take Thousand Suns and most likely a Sisters list. So they probably have a lot of preparation and repetition matches into those specific factions. So the players here know how these armies are playing, and the teams most likely have formulated a plan of handling these 2 factions before WTC.
I believe so too, and should be said, France did not bring Sisters at all. Germany, which Sweden faced just before this match, did bring Bringers, but not with the Bringers of Flame. Sorry,
No.
brought sisters, but not bringers of flame.
No, they're the only nation or team at the WTC who plays the Penitent host, which is a very different list from the normal Bringer of Flame list.
Get as many shots as I can.
Done?
Want to get as many shots as I can.
Yeah.
So I just the guy with the lens. Come here, so
Yeah,
see those guys.
and Jesper did beat him pretty convincingly.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
Yeah.
Yohann is starting the action now here in turn 1, going second.
Yeah, so he's used it's hard to say with the so he's brought out the 3-inch measuring tool,
Okay,
which means
12.
he's probably going to use one command point to do a 3-inch deep strike away from the Mutilate Vortex Beast.
I likely could get another.
So the thing about Grey Knights, because they at the end of the opponent's turn, they pull up
15
3 of
OT.
their units back into reserves,
That would be
coming down the
15
next
OT.
movement phase.
Yeah, 50 OT on that point.
They can like overload one side of the table, then go back up and then go on the other side of the table. So they're very hard to pin down.
That guy.
So he probably wants to put the hurt up here and
Okay, those
then
guys here.
at the end of Kalle's turn, weather Kalle's turn and
Let's
then
listen
jump away
now
again.
what Yohann will do.
As hidden as possible.
Kalle being a very experienced WTC player. Actually, I don't know how many times Yohann have participated here, but Yohann looks in great shape on the Grey Knights.
Trying to go for some sabotage here. Okay. Destination would be a CP.
Neferons from
Right.
Twitch chat. You believe that the demons will be crushed by Astrara Militarum? I'm not sure. And Knights will get overrun by Black Templars. I can agree. I think that Sebastian Larsson
Right.
has a really hard matchup there.
Björn.
Oh, sorry, Björn.
To have
But
reroll.
also Sebastian Larsson,
Well,
to be
can I
honest. I think that those two are two of the scary ones in this one.
Ones from this guy. So Magnus has 36 inches, he only has 18.
All right. So only one up there, right?
Only one over here, yeah, because I don't have it back home.
Jeremy, is everything? First, let's do some mortal wounds into the beast.
Yep.
No, first, maybe let's not do that. I'm gonna shoot the other beast first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shooting that beast, I'm going to activate my 4 of Fill Pain.
Of course.
So I'm spending 1 command point.
Yes.
4 of Fill Pain.
You have Psy Cannon from the back guy.
Yep.
Please. Into 4s. 2 saves.
2 saves, 2 5-ups.
Yep.
He's saving none of them, he takes 6 damage. That's say. He takes, that's cocked. 3 damage.
Okay.
Yes.
So here the Librarian did his mortal wounds into the Vortex Beast, who managed to pass 3 of his feeling pain, so he only took 3 damage instead of 6.
Yep.
And there is no dice tray, and therefore we can't see it all, but we see the French having the dice here on the right.
You're really cocked, that's what I'm looking at. Okay.
We can show the pairings after this student phase has finished.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you keep on rerolling.
Yeah.
There is a lot of ones for Yohann right now.
I miss all of them, so that's 9 damage. I'm going to have a reroll here. I don't miss 12, so that's 9 damage on him. Cock. He takes 4, so he's down to 6.
That Vortex Beast is taking a lot of punishment.
10. Nice. 1. 5 up. Feel pain. No, down to 5. Could you take a hazardous, please?
Kalle, vad har du för CP?
I have 1 CP.
Vad är den? Okej.
Alright, so that shooting done was quite well.
Yeah, it went really well.
Yeah, that vortex beast just took a lot of damage. He went from 13 to 5 wounds.
Yeah, I should just swat into the cortex. So we have 1, 2.
Does he see? Yes, yeah.
From the spear, those 3 don't see.
Yep.
1, 2. Forward shot. That one doesn't have a filter. One, please.
Yep.
One, please again. You have 8 saves.
On 5 ups because you're in I'm in cover. You're cocked. So I'm going to reroll. You don't have anything else to shoot, do you?
Yeah, I have 2 flamers and like just shots on the revolver.
I'm going to reroll. So I fail. I lose 5 dice.
Okay. I'll just keep rolling.
Yeah.
It's just
Yes, I have 5 dead.
that's a bit. So that's going to be 7 shots on the flamer. You have 5.
And
You have 5 guys left, right?
yeah.
7, 2, only 4 saves.
4 saves, 6s.
Yes,
I see 1, so 3. I have 2 left.
yes. We have a combi weapon from the Librarian, no hits, and we have some kind of thing that does 3 damage. Wounds, AP 2 damage 3.
6s. He died. 1 guy left.
One guy left. That's unfortunate.
He took a lot of damage, but not enough. One
No.
survives.
Yeah, one
I think
survives.
Mortals go into your beast.
Yep.
5 for 3.
So the thing about the cultist
Take 1.
is
Does take 1, alright.
that if you kill a cultist,
So I'll go sabotage here, I'm getting rid of assassination.
And I score sabotage.
You do. And so that's it.
so if he had killed those cultists, Kalle would have gotten an extra command point on a 2-up.
Do you?
Because when the cultist died or killed something on a 2-up, you get a command point.
I don't have anything on that.
Would you say it would almost been preferred if it
Hey,
died,
guy,
or
let's
is it
back
good
it
that
up.
he can save that for later?
I'm rolling this guy, as you see.
Well,
He has 6, he fails.
if he passed a battle shock,
uh,
you could use it for an action, maybe.
Um, 5 points out pass. No one will be out pass already. Let's have a look and see what fallback was.
Of course.
I mean, that guy I didn't really care about, but this actually matters.
It does.
Air denial on force. So that's done, but I don't need him.
You don't.
So I'm going to be rolling him on a 6.
So what's the leadership? 7?
6.
6?
That's why I roll it.
Right.
5 points, 6. Yes.
So that Mutalift passed this battle shock test, which is great because Kalle will get his he will get the primary points from that bottom objective.
All right, so he did get a free point from the area denial.
Yeah.
No, sorry, from sabotage.
Yeah.
And then he drew assassination and then went up to 3 command points.
How many of
Yes.
Kalle drew area denial, and which one more was it?
I did not hear the second one. It should be up on our little
That's
sheet here very shortly.
Was that what you got? 7 in charge?
I think that they have forgot about that scoring.
Yeah.
Because there is a wall, you cannot go straight.
I can go straight because I can pivot.
Yeah, for sure.
But pivot free, so I go straight.
So if you go
16?
16
To there.
you don't have
Okay,
hit,
so
but
Neil
you
Kerr
can
himself actually responded that it's
Yes.
overwhelming force
even a 10.
for Kalle
Because I-
together with area denial.
But that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
this guy first. Would you like to get away?
Let's see where you end up
I'm
first.
gonna do like this,
Yes.
8 inches to there. Would you like to move?
Let me have a think.
I think that Kalle sounds extremely confident right now. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I believe that Mutalift surviving is pretty good for him. And also him passing his battle shock test means he will score the
Quite
primary
hard,
points
don't
on it,
Huh? They're good against you, yeah.
which is pretty
They have
good
the
for him.
lance, which is DC plus 6 damage, and wound on 2s. And then if in close combat, they have damage 4 attacks, which is straight to your end move.
Okay, so super quickly here. No, that was
All
not
right,
the right
do
one.
I want
wanted
to
to have
do
this
that?
one. In the second turn, starting
Yeah,
as
although
the
I'm
top
force,
one,
right?
we have
You're not-
Kalle on Abrahamsson,
That-
turn 2, area denial and
I'm
over
getting
enforce.
drunk, yeah.
Isn't this pretty good ones for him?
Just go
Yeah, it is.
to-
So,
here.
area denial, he will probably get. The thing about the area denial on this map, though, is to get it, you need to stand in the center. As we said before, the center is extremely open. If you go out there,
Okay,
you
Will,
will
yeah.
get shot by something.
One CP is gone.
You don't want CP?
And
Gone.
but on overwhelming, he has a Terminator
He's gone.
unit
He's up in the air.
in the top left that he can try and kill. He just needs to be careful that it doesn't give it what's called Missile Deimos, where if you end a move within a certain distance of them, they can go back up, they can run away up
To
to
range
strike
12.
or a few inches
So
away.
that, and I'm gonna put my tentacle so I can see them. Probably easier for me to do like this somewhat. 1 inch away, touching that.
So the red
Yes,
poker
it's
ships
like
actually are his
halfway,
command
yes,
points,
sure.
Nicole confirmed. So he has
From
3
there.
right now.
Yeah, you need to be 1 inch away.
Yeah.
Here you're 1 inch away.
And I need to. Can we do it like this then? So I am 1 inch away, like this, and my tentacle here sees him. That's what damage to be seen
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah, I think you can see this. Should not be.
And I'm with it.
That Mutalist is going in.
Big, though.
Yeah, it
Always
is.
tricky when you measure like, from high up what you've been doing. But if you like go down to the table, it's actually.
I believe he would have
Now
gone
we're doing 6.
10 on his primary points this turn because there's a Mutalift down in the right corner and he has a lot of stuff on his home objective.
It's on. I'm not sure. There we go. That's 6 inches.
I'm not within 6 here. In the case, let's do it. We're only gonna spend these units.
Sure.
We also have a slight update from the Swedish coaches. They believe that the pairings are completely fine. And we got pretty much what we wanted, but there are
You moved up
some
already?
really hard matches
I said I'm gonna move
still.
it first. I started
those.
moving, I haven't moved.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to do that. Would you like to change something over here?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You have 3 OC on there, yeah?
Yeah, there are.
My
So here he
four
must have the
cultists
cultists for the area now.
An 8.
Yes.
Can't tell him to slow down.
Yeah, sure.
Don't worry.
Man.
Kalle plays very fast.
I will fast and loose and I am
No.
what I am.
Well, don't play loose, but you're very fast as well.
Don't worry. So far, it's fine.
So we have in the 5th round on day 3 WTC from Belgium, Mechelen. Kalle Abrahamsson, 1000 Suns, going first in his turn 2 versus Yohann on Grey Knights. Both teams are in the top, in the lead, and they want to win this 5th round to maybe even go for the gold medal. French team has been brutally good, and we saw what Sweden can do versus Germany.
And then we're going to have Magnus go smooching down to here.
Sure.
He'll smooch to here. Screen.
And I see Cruz from the Twitch chat. I agree with you. That Grey Knight player, Yohann, did not do the damage he needed to. And I feel that Kalle is moving in, taking board control. And he will just plant these Mutalists on the objectives and start sucking up a lot of victory points.
Charge.
What do you think, Elias?
Yeah, I believe that Yohann really wanted that Mutalift in the top, in the bottom right to die. That thing surviving is huge.
I'm not shooting that. I am not doom bolting it. I'm doom bolting it actually. So I'm going to be putting out my... you have 4 paints against that, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. I'm just going to charge you and we'll...
But I think we update the VP that it took 10 points on primary, right? For Kalle, I think that must be right.
Yeah, they should be right, because he passed the battle shock and Mutalift in the bottom right, and he has stuff on his home objective. The Terminators in the top should have should have stopped him from getting a 15.
How many wounds did I? Huh? I rolled 3 wounds?
Yeah, and I had 2 skill paints. So he's on 12.
Okay.
And he has placed him on the objective as well, so we have that. And I have it in range where my last guy was, so that's fine. And then we...
Let's see what he can doom bolt down.
Fine. Let's move this unit. Candy, trigger in 3. Let's move 5. Let's just not go to shoot face.
Yes, sir.
Doom bolt.
Yes.
Let's start with Magnus.
Let's see what the damage will be now.
Your guy.
Of course.
Number 3.
Yes.
Pick 6.
All right.
Oh, that's 3. 6. 3 plus 3.
Take 6.
Man, I'm excited for this. Yeah. I am not double moving anything, not doing anything.
If you're tuning in right now, the sound unfortunately will be a lot worse this match, just because the stream is 100 meters away from the table, just because this is a French stream that we are restreaming from. Really happy for what War Games are doing. Hopefully we can cover and follow the action here.
Does not wound on a 1.
Okay.
Is that a command point? No.
Yeah, which one was that?
Yeah.
This one? Doesn't see.
Okay.
Because it's not Hollywood.
Yeah, okay. I missed it away. Magnus, everything. I'll spend the command point.
Oh,
Orange,
isn't
right?
that kind of big misplay from Kalle?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
He's in place.
But
the guy
he can still do it with Magnus, I believe.
You're actually right, yes.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
exact same
to be able to see out of a terrain piece, you have to be wholly within the terrain piece, unless you have the keyboard towering.
So I get 8 shots. Hitting on 2s, full rerolls. Wounding on 2s, full rerolls. I will be fishing.
All right.
You die.
He's done already. This blows up. So the guys be aside. Big guy 1. If we have the Termies 1, and I think maybe as strike Marines 1. Okay, just the 1.
Oh, that Dread Knight exploded.
You were so right, he didn't need that damage, because that Dread Knight Nemesis is dead.
Yeah. So when he said he was fishing, he has chosen dev wounds for his entire army when it comes to psychic weapons. Because at the start of his turn, for the entire battle round, he can get devastating, sustained, or lethal on all his psychic weapons. And it's usually dev wounds. They fix for 6s on his wound roll to be able to do wounds that the opponent can't save.
He charges.
Yes.
And then it exploded in the middle of the enemy's army and did a lot of damage.
And I mean, that's pretty big for Kalle.
That's a really good for Kalle.
Not
Against Grey Knights, because they have so few models, every wound counts.
So this guy wants to go close to this guy. And then we'll fight.
So we can see here, he had 3 Nemesis Dread Knights. Now he has 2. He doesn't have a lot of units. He can't throw them away like that.
On freeze. Hooked. I'm going to do 3 times. AP2.
3 times AP2.
Yeah, Strife Bongo. It's very dreadful.
Yeah, of course.
We are not that unhappy. We are not that unhappy with that result.
No, we are very happy with that result, because the opponent only has 3 of those Dread Knights, and those are very big pieces of his army.
And now there are 2.
Now there's 2 of them.
And Kalle is not done.
No, he's not. He's gonna try and do a lot of damage to the guys up there.
Would you like to pilot?
I'm doing that.
Yeah. I mean,
See if the Mutalisk can do some damage here.
You got 3 OC there, right?
Oh, he's trying to pile on to the middle objective to take it off Kalle to get an extra 5 points in his turn later on primary.
There is no way I'm basing you because there is a fucking wall in the middle.
But he does need to end this move closest to the closest enemy model, though, which it's going to be close to see if it...
Since I screwed up, you can also just rest on the objective, doesn't matter.
Sorry?
You can just rest on the objective, doesn't matter. So you're just going to go back. I know what's happening. I screwed up, that's fine.
As long as we've cooled that or something.
I'm hooked up with that because I killed a guy. It's fine.
Alright, yeah. Alright. So, you know what? Before we forget, I have 10 hazards to make. I have 10 hazards to make, so let's stop with that.
You lose one.
I'll lose 2, right? So that we're going to be 3 Terminators. I'm not going to pull anybody too important.
Why don't you pull your apothecary?
So here the Mulif killed a few Terminators.
Maybe that one guy should have stayed here or something else.
And what Kalle said here is he wants him to pull the apothecary because the apothecary revives models.
We still have 9 guys to go.
Which there's no way the opponent will do that.
Typical Grey Knights, right?
Yeah, true.
And it's right, fully so. Labyrinth because it's on 2s. That's
It's a freeze actually.
no, it's on 2s, the Labyrinth.
No, it's not a freeze.
No, it's on 2s. So
That's fine. Go through.
it's only if you want though.
Huh?
It's only if you want though.
4 upside.
So 2 damage then.
Yep.
Take 1.
And then you have to roll 1 for him as well. So you have 1 more.
I'll just roll 10.
Roll 9.
I just rolled 10 actually.
You said you rolled 9, okay?
No, I rolled 10.
believe you. The 8 damage straight down to.
1 more, so you're down to 1. 11, I mean.
Yeah.
And then that mini plus 4, and I'll just. I think that's yours. 6. One guy was killed. 3. Nice one. 5. Just 3, right? Yeah.
And we roll both of these. No, wait. Yeah, both of these back there. So both go through 4 damage. He takes 3. He's down to 8.
I pulled away 4 dice. So 9 dice left. So I can do better than that. 3 again. Seems to be average.
Yeah, I mean, I can't save. I don't save, so.
I don't say so. It's fine, I guess.
It's 8.
Just take the one. Okay.
Okay.
Great.
That Mulif is still alive.
Yes, sir. It is.
Sixthly, and I'm throwing away a 1 with force for a victory point.
All right. So I do. I have the clock already. So I'll be growing back 1 turn and get a 15.
Yes.
And then before that I will scoring sabotage because they are going to stay where they are, of course. Blue squad is going up.
Yeah.
And yellow squad as well, and actually all of this. So this Dread Knight, these guys, and those guys.
Just leaving this unit, yeah?
Yeah, just leaving this unit.
Hard to say here, but Yohann sounds a bit stressed, to be honest.
Yeah, he really wanted to kill that Mulif.
Nice guy.
He's gonna get a 15 on primary here, but
and I'll score
I believe he wanted to kill that Vortex Beast.
Yes, sir. That is actually right. So let's hope I get some better secondaries this turn.
No, you're not. Engage good.
Oh well.
That's a so-so.
It's a so-so indeed.
I love Kalle's type of humor. Like it's
one.
He means well, and he's saying it in a funny way.
You did.
So
and there should be
he got engaged on all fronts here. which is an extremely good secondary for Grey Knight because
Yeah.
they can just pull up, they
I
can
threw a
just drop
card,
their units anywhere.
I used the deep strike with the deep strike,
And you jumped away.
and I jumped away. So I used 2 command points. I had 3.
You were down to 1.
I should be on 2, right?
Yes, not on 2, not 3.
Okay, so 2 command points. Then you had over 1 force already.
Yeah, after one force.
So there is no.
And if you just turned in, this is Team Sweden versus Team France, the 2 best
if you
teams
could-
right now in round 5. This is a restream thanks to the War Game France stream, so that's why the sound is a bit poorly. But I think we can follow the action pretty well here with Kalle going first in the lead, 23 versus 18 right now.
Maybe not wholly within, but then we still get to shoot some stuff. So I'll be debating that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Recover
Oops.
asset and engage.
We'll fix that.
Engage.
Give us a second.
Engage is fine.
Yeah, it's fine if I want to give away something.
That's fine as well.
Which
Except that it can't lift the guys doing it.
We're blaming that we put in the CP and VP wrongly there about the hour and the heat here, but thank you so much for pointing that out. Thank you so much, Beetlejuice. Hope you're enjoying the stream and the game. So, looking at it now, Elias, what do you think that Yohann, as a Grey Knight player, needs to try to achieve? Because I'm seeing that he's scared, he's trying to back off, he's still taking damage, now he needs to push. Feels like he can lose a lot of pieces in next turn.
Yeah, he needs to. So there's 2 very damaged mutilate vortex beasts on the board. He needs to kill them because if those things stay alive, this game would just run away from
I'll
him.
be adding some OC here. And I don't want to go in the face.
And if you're wondering, you can see here Kalle with the hat, and you can see John leaning over the table. And in the background, we have our reporter, Neil Kerr, one of the most important people in Warhammer 40k competitive, who've been part of the WTC team, revolutionizing and making Warhammer 40k a gentleman's sport, taking away a lot of the toxicity, making it a fair game. So, Yohann from Team France on the Grey now. You can see him working action, action, action. He really wants to crawl back. He don't want to lose this one.
So the secondaries for Yohann this turn was recover assets and engage on all fronts. Engage on all fronts he will probably get because he's Grey Knight and he just run around everywhere. He will at least get a small one. There's no way you can stop him from doing that. Recover assets. He needs to do an action on his in his deployment zone and in No Man's Land. It's going to be a bit harder for him because he needs those activations. He needs to start doing damage.
He surely do, Elias. I think the pressure is on the Frenchman, and Sweden continues being a bit unfortunate going first, but I don't think it's hurting Kalle that much.
No, it doesn't seem so. It doesn't seem like it. So the take and hold is similar to the other missions where it's pretty advantageous to go second because you score at the end of your turn if you go second in turn 5. But there's so many objectives on this map because of hidden supplies that it's not going to be hard to score maximum primary on this mission.
Terminators, 1 heal back. I've lost nothing, but I will lose.
Especially not for Kalle because the greatness is so few models actually deny him.
Yeah, we can look at the mission very quickly here. As you can see, search and destroy as round 4. Take and hold 1-1. Hidden supplies adds the mission.
Now, do I want to get engaged?
And they are playing on this map. Very open middle. It's a heavy one, but I'm questioning if it's really heavy.
It is heavy because there's a lot of like 3-story buildings, but that middle is so open. You can't hide at all. If you go into the middle, you're gonna be seen by everything.
That's true. Pick what do you think we will hear this? No, but the French has been amazing. Big shout outs to the Warhammer community from France. I think that's for sure the biggest competitive scene in the world. They have divisions. This is an amazing show, and also a big shout out to Warhammer Masters, Warhammer Game, the French stream who's supplying us a restream so we can follow Team Sweden and Kalle in this match against Yohann, the Grey Knights.
And if you want to put another stream up next to our ones, our team captain Jonathan Slade Johnson is playing his sisters against Alexander Sacco Fausasans on their channel. So put both channels up at the same time. There's a co-stream link. I will repost it in chat. Go give them some love as well because they've been really nice to us, and you need to. Jonathan needs your support as well.
Yeah, we can check the pairings very quickly here on the stream. Jesper Dark Angels versus Hugo on Aldari. Joel Larsson on Chaos Demons versus Nicholas Admek. We have Björn Eriksson on the Imperial Knights versus Oliver Weiss on the Black Templar. I think that one would be a really hard one for Björn. Axel Rudén, who did an amazing showing here against Tyranids against Germany, is facing Arnaud on the Necrons. That would be an interesting one for sure. Not sure if Axel will be able to handle it, but if any Drukhari in the world can do it, it's Axel. Jonathan Nerling, he's facing Alexandri on the Thousand Suns. We're following this Kalle match on Thousand Suns versus Johann's Grey Knights. Olof Svensson on the Leagues of Votan. Important match last time. Now he's facing Death Guards. I think he will be doing great. And last but not least, Sebastian Larsson, Sweden's best player up to this point on Chaos Knights, facing Batmonet Chaos Space Marines, the best French player currently, the best tournament player in WTC currently. A perfect score he has, 20-0, 20-0, 20-0, 20-0. I think Sebastian Larsson will break that record, but I'm worried that Sebastian Larsson might be stomped by Batmonet's very heavy shooting Chaos Space Marines army. All right, so we have the turn 2 for Yohann going second on his Grey Knights. He is in the deployment phase, or in the movement phase. One Nemesis Dread Knight did go down in turn 2 by Kalles, Magnus. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
And then it exploded in the middle of his entire army and did a lot of damage. As someone said in Strat, how very dreadful. Sorry, I'm from Gothenburg. Bad jokes are in my blood.
Can't take it away and should not do. Okay, that Nemesis Dread Knight feels like he's just moved up to get killed.
Yeah, we'll see what he wants to do with it.
No.
So the thing about the Nemesis Dread Knights is they can advance the charge. I believe. I'm gonna double check that. So they are pretty fast.
The Swedish dice just go flying everywhere.
Kalle's dice management not on top of it, but the game is. We saw what we thought maybe was a small mistake in turn 2. Didn't need that.
Yeah, that Nemesis Dread Knight can advance and charge and fall back and charge.
Thank you.
And we do have a correction that CSM list is the Curse Cultist variant. It's more of a board control than massive shooting. It has a lot of shooting, but it's more of a board control. Because those cultists are extremely tanky.
All right. I think we can see here from Yohann that he is trying to think it through, but I feel almost a bit undecisive. Or am I overreading this right now?
Yeah, he's wondering what he should do with his Nemesis Red Knight. Does he want to move it up to kill the Neuralith? Which I believe the Terminators might not, maybe not need the help. We'll see, because so the thing about the Terminators, they get lethal hit when they charge, but they're in combat now, so they're not going to let lethal hits. But it can give them dev wounds, which means they just need to get a few wounds through to kill that Mutalith. But now he's like thinking about dropping Nemesis Red Knight to help kill that Mutalith, because he needs that thing dead. Now he's coming to his deep strikes, which I think means he is gonna drop one there.
Sure. Of course. So, I'm fully within more than 9. So I can choose my fights.
But it should be said, Johann's Grey Knight have a very strong positioning on the top side. But I mean, they have nothing on the right side. Bottom right is completely open.
Bottom right is completely open. There's a couple of units like in the very middle, still in his opponents, just above that container.
Okay, that's fine. I see him.
But other than that, he's literally only on the top side.
Him?
Him, you see? Yes.
Yeah. Sure. I think I don't see him. Oh yeah. That's really right. I don't.
And this is the thing with what we call the magical knightless. Those mutaliths are tough. And that's the thing. They give Fauston something they didn't have before. They have something that can stand on objectives that is not Magnus. And Magnus is not as tanky as he usually is in this specific matchup, because he can't reduce the damage to psychic weapons.
Exactly, and reading here a bit in the Twitch chat, VB Elite, yeah, you're right. I should check the list. Matt Bonnett's CSM is not the shooting range list, and I know that Elias actually told me that just 30-40 minutes ago, but that's the goldfish brain of mine. So for sure he has more of a border control mass army, but playing it really well. And Mighty Griffon, I agree with you that Grey Knights, you know, they were so strong under the spring. I think they have gone through 2 or 3 Data Slates nerfs, especially with the points going stronger, and might not be as good and strong performing as some of the teams thought, because they are the 4th most chosen army in this tournament. Team Sweden did not have Grey Knights, and I think that's for a good reason. And if this goes in Kalle's way, we could see maybe a reason why. So we are on the second turn here. We have Yohann, Grey Knights, still in his movement phase. I mean, he will not run out of time when you play a Knights army, but gotta say, he's using his time, maybe not in the best way, but maybe needed. But you can also see that Kalle, he is playing fast.
That ignites the pain.
And it's just like his style. It's not his rushing or nervous, it's just like he's not the slow player.
And here you see he's really thinking about his deep strike. He has a really hard time choosing what he's going to do here.
Yeah, I mean,
yes.
These are the 2 people playing, and you should be adapted. But didn't he really place down his Nemesis Red Knight first on that, and then he picked it up, and then he takes down another unit? Is that how you should play?
Yeah,
it depends on what you do. Like, for example, if Kalle had overwatched that, he probably wouldn't allow him to put him back, but he just put it down. He didn't put anything else down in between, and Kalle didn't do anything to react to it. So nothing really changed in the board state.
That's true.
Which means that it should be fine to do a take back. But for example, if the board state has changed and you have more information than before you made the move,
yeah,
then it's like, then it's more up to the player how nice they want to be.
Exactly, and I mean, up in this corner, I don't think he can even do an Overwatch almost, or do you think so?
No, he can't. So the Mutalith can shoot in combat because of a rule called Big Guns Never Tire. But the thing is, out-of-phase rules don't stack. And Overwatch is an out-of-phase rule. It lets you shoot in the movement phase, so they don't stack. So you can't combine Overwatch with Big Guns Never Tire. So monsters or vehicles in combat cannot Overwatch.
Thank you so much. But I mean, I just think it shows that Yohann is starting to feel a bit uncomfortable under his skin.
Yeah,
I
because
think
like
Kalle is pushing him.
he's taking so much time with these movements, with his deep strikes. Like doing it, thinking again, realizing no, that's not what I want to do, taking it back and dropping it somewhere else, measuring out, and like no. It's really hard for him here. I believe that Yohann really needed those two mutalifts to die. Like, if those mutalifts die, like they maybe should have, at least the one in the bottom right corner, which took a lot of damage, then Yohann is in a lot better spot, or in a very much better spot. But it is alive now, which means he needs to spend a turn dealing with it.
But just so I haven't missed it, we have one Terminator unit with a Librarian between Objective 5 and 6 at the Mutalist, correct?
Yeah, it's in combat with the Mutalith.
Yeah. But then we have another Terminator unit led by Carl Drago.
No,
that
Drago is actually, I believe, was in. I actually believe he put Drago on his own.
All right. But that Terminator unit and Carl Drago is not on the board. He's moving those in now, right now, correct?
Yeah, it looks like the Terminator. It's the Terminator. Sadly, we can't zoom in to actually be sure because the camera is under control of the French stream. But I think it might be. Yeah, it's probably the Terminator. The other Terminator unit's coming down there.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're looking at this list, he has 2 Terminators and then he has 3 strike squads. Could it be the strike squads?
Could be a strike squad, but the thing is, he has a 10-man Terminator unit and a 5-man Terminator units. I believe this is 5-man.
Not the 10-1. No, exactly.
Exactly, Griffin. That Nemesis dying on his own objective and blowing up was really bad for him, and then not killing the Mutalifts. So he's under a lot of pressure here, because this game can go very bad very fast for him.
And we can see that Kalle has really screened the middle, can we say, from Objective 6 down to the right terrain. But now Yohann with the Grey Knights is trying to do the same here on the right side. So the Mutalists and I mean, you can't do much about Magnus. He just does what he wants. Can't really screen him.
So I believe what he's doing here is thinking about, should he do a 3-inch deep strike here? Because all the units in the top left corner has been dropped outside of 9, so still has that option of spending a CP to get closer. But the problem with the 3-inch deep strike is you can't charge after that. You can only shoot.
Yeah. But we see here also actually what Yohann is doing, and Kalle pointed out that he's trying to not really block him, but a bit block him, meaning that he can't sprint up with Magnus the full distance because the units are standing there. So he's trying to screen off now, so Magnus can't do a full movement because he cannot place and reach behind these. I think it's a strike force. I don't think it's Terminators.
So the thing about So the thing about flying units, Magnus is a flying unit. Flying units can move over other models. So you can't block them the traditional way of just placing a model just right in front of them. Instead, you have to block off the area where their base could end, because their base cannot overlap another model's base. So this is the other way of doing move blocking, specifically against flying units.
So I could grenade at it if I really wanted to. Alright, shooting. Yep. I think that's my... Yeah, Drago will stay in reserve for now.
Yeah, Drago is on his own, he's still in reserve, but now he's finally done with his movement. That took a long while.
Felt almost like an hour, but it probably was not.
Wait, do I not want anything?
I would believe at least 15 minutes.
I have no more Dread Knights who should...
Just on a deep strike fight.
Do that, so I should at least have one that would be coming here. That would still give me engage, so that would still be fine. And I see, right?
And he just changed his mind on that Dread Knight again. So he is really undecisive here. Probably shows how much pressure he's under.
You lose one, you don't want to lose a second, but I think if you are this indecisive, he will lose another one.
I'm going to use for one sheet strat.
Sure. Alright. So before you get to activate anything, I'm going to shoot with to blast you away with Librarians first. So this one. 2. You take 4.
Here we go.
Yes.
So the Librarian doing his Mind Bomb.
Yep.
Did 4
Number
damage.
A 1.
6.
6 in the face.
And where is this? Or
No,
that?
this one. 1 dead guy.
And wounded? One is wounded already?
Yeah, sure.
You get to take your wounds with you. You have it over here. You left it.
Yes, actually, right. All right.
So I have a thing.
Then I'll shoot this guy. So there is a psychic weapon in it if you want.
You're not shooting the sorcerer.
Yeah, it's done already.
Huh? No, the sorcerer has a.
Yeah, that's what I'm going. That's what I'm going to do right now. So there is a flamer. Oh, 3 saves, AP1.
5 ups. I save one of them. 5 up. I take 2 damage.
Take 2, then 2, 3. The combi weapon. Hits. No, and then the third soul. Does hit.
5 ups. Yes, and you take debs.
Did you understand this? Right back. This thing here.
That was the free strat.
Yeah, so the what we say. As I do.
Oh, yeah. That's good. 5s. I'm going to reroll 2 of these with my 2 rerolls. I take 6 damage. Plus a blow.
I apologize for the sound.
That's interesting.
It's over 100 meters away and it comes and goes a
He
bit.
takes 2 damage. So you have to flame him. 9.
I mean, to me it sounds completely crazy if Drago
don't have
is
any more rerolls.
solo.
So I'm just going to
I think he's still in the Terminators, but we will see.
I actually believe Drago is on his own. He must be putting some real stock in Drago showing up having a 6-inch deep strike, 6-inch charge from deep strike with the anti-chaos 2+ with radiant, with depth wounds, trying to put a real hurt on Magnus. But I'm not actually sure if that's the way to go.
So the Mutalisk in the top did go down. He was very wounded coming into this turn 2 for Yohann. But to be honest, he has been having to throw his whole army in there. He has lost completely the down right side. He doesn't have control at all in the middle, and he needs to throw away units now, the strike squad, to hold back Kalle so he doesn't take complete bullet control. So this is great play, I would say, from Kalle, and Yohann needs to kind of cover his ground up again, or covering his ground.
Yeah. If Kalle's cultist in the center survives this turn, it's gonna be massive. Because they're on top of 2 objectives. They probably only hold one of them, but still. And now down in the bottom, he has a unit. Let's see what they're going to try and shoot. Probably the wounded Mutalith, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see what he decides to do.
I'll be shooting this unit. The bolters will shoot into Magnus, because why not? The flamer.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're not on them. They don't hold any of them.
Yep.
Or do they? No, they actually don't. Yeah. You're right. But yeah, them still surviving would be huge. Just an extra activation.
4. Down. Yep.
Yeah, he went for the wounded Mutalith. Let's see if he can try. He actually manages to kill it or not.
Yeah, bit hard to see how much wounds he has still. Does he start on 8?
The Mutalif in the bottom right was wounded. I don't exactly remember how many wounds he has left, but it has 13 to begin with.
Oh,
but
13.
But it took damage from that Red Knight in the first turn.
No,
Yep.
I took the beast. Because, yeah, but then I realized Magnus is going to be out of range, so it was into
Takes 2.
Takes only 2 more damage.
To this one guy, for sure.
15 in here, so I have spot damage. And I'll save.
Quick save.
What?
Yes, he did.
One.
What you can hear right now is the American team being very happy about something.
It's this guy to those guys.
What?
3s.
So I think that the Mutalist did survive.
5 saves.
6s.
Yeah, I believe it did.
Hey,
Oh, that's
now?
big. That is very big for Kalle.
Yeah. And I mean, he's forced to keep the last Mutalist on his home objective just because the Grey Knight player can deep strike all the time and you don't want to lose those.
No,
victory
actually,
points.
both of the remaining Mutalifs that are down in the right corner, they're right next to each other.
What's over here then?
That's a couple of. That's probably some Rubric Marines.
That is right.
I thought that this was not the Mutalist.
That is a Mutalif.
Okay, on the front.
Yeah, so there's a Mutalif with an orange back thing and a purple back thing, plus Magnus down in the bottom
You're
right.
back to 2, and you're back
I
to
am
you.
back up to 3. And my cards are going to be.
So Kalle's microphone is working,
Containment.
but
shoulder.
I think something has happened with it physically. See if maybe Neil can fix it.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, do you mind putting my things in there? I
Yeah.
got 10 points. Timer.
You do. Better show the guy.
We can see here Kalle on the left side. Cannot see Yohann. I think he's sitting down, maybe scoring. He's standing behind the man in the green-gray shirt. If you really focus, you can actually see Magnus and the Mutalists from here.
Yes.
So that's Teston, Yohann from the back.
And this guy. What do you have to take? Where are your flamers?
You have one here and the other is here.
So if I'm outside of 12 when I finish my move,
Yeah, it should be fine. Yes.
it should be fine. Yes. So I can contain here as well.
Shame I didn't kill that guy.
My Malefic is going up.
Okay.
My crystal is coming up.
Team Sweden with their propeller hats are for sure legendary already in the Warhammer community.
Just one thing about the hats, though. There is
I'm
one
really
golden
doing
hat
something.
in Team Sweden, and that goes to the best performing player from the day before. Or best performing player. It was an Axel in the first round. Now it's an Olaf after that clinch against Team Germany.
Assassination. Even worse. Better. Or Baron is that guy?
So Kalle drew containment and assassination. So in order to get assassination, he probably has to reach that librarian in the top top left.
Would you like to go away with this unit? Because now we're doing things out of.
I do want to say, I started to look for Kalle, for Olaf in the hat. He doesn't have it on, but then I saw it's Dag and Sami, and there is at least 2 or 3 coaches also from France. Seems like Olaf is laughing and in good mood, but something has happened in that match. There's a big discussion right now. And they are calling for the judges. We can see Dag and Sami being really happy, so it's maybe something quirky that has happened actually in the match between Olaf and his opponent. Yeah, he's explaining now here for the judges what's going on.
So he's
Lebull
wounded,
versus
he's
Olof
not.
Svensson. All right, let's
he
get
has
back into the action
12
with
wounds.
Kalle and Yohann.
So Kalle got another 10 on primaries. He's up to 33 against Johann's right now 20. Bear in mind though that Yohann has not scored recover
away
assets
when I
yet. He
charge,
finishes
maybe I'll
at the end of
let
Kalle's turn.
And I'm going to move this guy as well. Would you like to overwatch him?
Oh, Kalle's microphone is starting to work. I don't know if Neil has been there, but... Okay, so the Mutalist, who is low on health, is moving out on the right, and then it's the Mutalist with full health is going more into the centerpiece. But I don't think it's reaching objective
I have
2.
lost
But
since my,
after the charge, will do.
One of my Infernal Masters units are up. I don't get their Cabal points. I'm on 14.
Oh, right now he used the Umberlific Crystal
I am grabbing
in his command phase, which
Abrahamsson.
means he can pick up
Walking him
that
up.
unit in his command phase and then drop it down in his movement phase, 9 inches away from any opponent. It is a very good enhancement, and it's in basically
go to-
every Faustus's list.
All right, and what will it do, you think?
10 inches.
It will let him drop within 9, outside of 9 of any enemy unit, which lets
Will not
him
be able to get
like
within 6 of a
basically
Mutalist,
just
so
a
it's
free
only
teleport
18
somewhere.
range Doom bolts.
which means he can put them in a really good position to do something. And then they can do the double move with Cabal points afterwards to move 5 or 6 for the character, 5 for the rubrics.
So I think
There is a possibility he can steal an objective by doing that.
Yeah. And we're seeing actually that Yohann is down to 1
This
CP,
side.
so we will update that part 2.
And then Magnus Doom bolts. One shoots the other. And I have that one shooting as well. Yeah, so that's the...
And actually, Kalle has moved up to 33 points, just so everyone is following that. But yeah, Yohann went second, meaning he will score good points in the last round, but Kalle is in a commanding lead.
Yeah, it looks good right now. There's probably not going to be... Like, the Grenades will probably take some losses this turn, which will be very bad for them.
Like that, actually.
Now it's measuring out where his Magnus is going to go.
Would be like that, sure.
So
I don't remember who was it. An Icelandic player that we saw yesterday that had that extra base, and we see actually that also Kalle is playing with that. A very experienced player, but I love it.
Yeah, it's a very good thing to do. I'm going to start doing that myself because it just makes it easier to check where things are.
I think you might be able. Yeah, I think you'll be able to get there. Yeah.
Yeah, within 18 of him to the board heaven.
Yeah. Sure.
And if you are a new viewer, this is the WTC World Team Championship 2024 in Warhammer 40k. It's Team Sweden versus Team France in the 5th round, day 3. Both are undefeated and have done the most points. And here we have Swedish Kalle Abrahamsson on his 1,000 Suns taking on Yohann Grey Knights for France. And
So far
Kalle moved
is
first. He's in his 3rd turn right now.
No.
Yes.
9 and 4, 13.
And it looks pretty good for him.
13, yeah.
Did he pull? Have we updated his secondaries, by the way?
Yes, I
Because
have.
He did do containment and assassination, correct?
Yes, he did.
Maybe we should look at them very quickly also.
Missed when I walked.
But it is nice with assassination in the 3rd round, don't you think so?
It depends. Kaldor Drago is still up in the air somewhere. So I believe possibly that the only characters in Johann's list that might be on the board right now is the 2 librarians, and they're probably with the Terminators.
I would be able to.
So he's probably gonna he has to kill
On objective, yeah.
he has to kill one of those.
And I might be able to.
I think he can do that. I think he will sprint in now.
Yes.
Yeah, and we know that there's one apothecary with the big Terminator brick in the top left. I'm not completely sure where the second one is. I believe it might be with the 5 Terminator, the other Terminator unit, the 5.
Yes.
All right, just very quickly, here is Sweden's secondary. Assassination, he needs to kill a character. And containment, will he be able to take those 3 points, you think?
Get to the objective.
Let's move back to the board state and we can check.
Can do this.
That's something you could do, yes.
I believe he can. So you need to do an action outside of the deployment zone within 9 of a board edge. The wounded Mutaliff on the right side can probably do it because I believe it passes battle shock.
Okay.
And then he probably has something. It looks like he has a model in the middle left that should be able to do it as well. Just above the container, there looks to be a model, and I believe that's Kalle's.
So, Elias, explain to me, because I'm new to Warhammer, as you know. In the very top left corner,
Not an objective.
is that where Kalle put...
Not really the objective.
There's a forge fiend there. I'm not sure that he's actually deep.
No, that's
he tends to start his forge fiend in reserves to be able to get it shoot somewhere. I don't believe he has actually put it down there. He's probably just put it there so he won't forget to actually put it down.
it's not placed yet.
I don't believe it's placed yet. So the thing is, with reserves, if you start in reserves, you have to drop the things down on the board before the end of turn 3, otherwise they will die.
Yep.
For some reason, I played so horribly.
Oh, Kalle is not happy with his play right now.
And then we'll go to stomp phase. So he'll stomp you.
Because I was thinking, if the forge spawn top left can go into the Terminators and end up with a barrier, but that's too much, right?
Yes.
We'll see.
And
he
then
might
I'll
actually
go
have
to my
placed that and
base.
it's gonna shoot the Nemesis Grey
my
Knights
guys.
or Dread Knights.
Could be so, but he needs assassination.
We'll see what he does here. Some measuring going around.
But I'm a bit surprised because if there is anyone, I would say that Kalle typically doesn't make any mistakes. I think he have had hundreds of reps with Thousand Suns coming into this tournament.
On that objective.
It was decided very early he would play Thousand Suns.
Okay.
His armies are so gorgeously painted.
Yeah, they are insane, and we have said it every day. We should take pictures and show it on the stream, almost explain the characters and the figures, because Sweden's armies are top-notch painted.
I especially like Olof's Voda wrapping the Swedish flag.
For sure. But I also think Jonathan's sisters were amazing. I think Axel's Dracaris were popping with that yellow finishing on them. Very nice models. And we can say that the heat and the pressure is on in this hall at this very moment, because this can be the decision of the whole tournament. The winner here is a very strong contender, maybe not guaranteed top 3, but I would say almost, and could be the one winning this tournament.
Yeah. It also depends on how the other games are going, to be fair. But there's only 3 undefeated teams right now. Poland is one of them. They're playing... so Poland is playing New Zealand right now. And then you have France versus Sweden. Those are the only undefeated teams.
Okay. Yep.
So I believe that the next round, tomorrow morning, will be the thing that probably decides the entire tournament, unless there's a couple of draws here.
I spend my second... I spend Abrahamsson's... And 5 more. Temporal surge.
Okay.
Yeah. I have 4 left to go turn. Temporal surge, no doom box.
All right.
So yeah, kicker. We got an update not too long ago from Neil over by the table that the Sweden coaches are feeling pretty good about the pairings as well. So we'll see what team actually has the correct matrix here, or the most correct matrix here.
Because I'm not going to be within range with Abrahamsson. No. So we are moving over here. The most important guy, of course. He moves 5.
So that's where he dropped down his umbrellific crystal unit, and
5.
now I believe he's double moving them to get up and to shoot stuff in Johann's home objective.
So, rotor into that, everything else in there soon. Here, you shot and choose there first.
Sure.
It's using its glass profile. Would you like to do something?
No.
That's 2.
Yes,
Glass
it was.
4 because you lost 1.
All right.
Setting on force because, yeah, 2s.
Bit worrying that Kalle
One guy in cover.
is not happy with how he's playing, but I still think that he can do it right. And we've seen the Magnus now completely moving into the middle. He's going after those 2 Nemesis Red Knights.
6 plus 3.
I'm actually going to keep those guys, if you don't mind.
You had to shoot before you roll because you have cover, but it's up to you. You roll the 1 and 2.
You want me to roll again?
Just take whatever you want.
It was AP.
I apologize for the sound. It's over 100 meters between the receiver and transmitter. That's why it's poorly. It's coming in and out.
Moving on 2s. You have DJs, 2. 2 in cover, 1 not.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oops, the Mutalith went flying.
So the guy not in cover.
Yeah, I don't think that Kalle is trying to shoot his own Mutalisks, but the Frenchman, Yohann, doesn't like that Mutalisk for surviving.
No, he doesn't. But yeah, those Mutalith actually hit pretty hard. They have a gun that's D6 plus 3 shots, blast, which means they get an extra 8 for every 5 models in the unit they shoot at. And it's strength 9, which means they wound the Grey Knights on 2s. It's AP2, which puts the Grey Knights on the invulnerable save, and it's damage 2, which means they do a really big hurt on them.
Yeah.
And he has 2 of those right now.
Should get cover because of this guy.
He has to.
Don't no cover on that, so on 3. So it's fine.
So you take this cock. You take 1 mortal.
Yes, I do.
And then the 3 flameless. That's cocked. On forced.
So here the
Rolling ones.
Rubik squad that teleported are shooting.
AP1.
Right now with the Warp Flamers.
One. The infantry. 2 hits. 1 depth. The hand flamer. 4. 5. Rolling once. 1. AP1.
Once if you want,
Yeah.
does he ignore cover?
Yeah, he doesn't go cover. That was horrible.
Didn't go
I
as
did
he
not
had
expect
wanted
it
to.
to be that bad. But, okay. Let's get cracking. Forge Feign into guy. Yep.
Yeah, so the Forge Fiend dropped down there to shoot
Come
them.
on now, Kalle.
3D3.
This can be big.
So
if both the Dread Knights going down, I think that it would be almost impossible for Yohann to control this game.
It would at least look very good for Kalle.
Saves.
Not so good rolls.
Cocked. 6 damage. Now 6. Down to 6. I'll shoot my guy on him.
My guy.
No, the guy.
Exalted.
Yeah, it's 18 inches. So there.
18 would be actually here.
So, yeah.
So So here is that they play with intent, and it's a bit strange though that Yohann didn't mention that out if he wanted to complain about it. But they adapting.
Magnus. So 3 stays, please. 82 ignores cover. So it's 2d3. That's cocked. So he has 1 wound left.
So that was the Exalted Sorcerer.
That was unlucky.
The firing.
Inch.
Using a command point.
Damage 3 shots. And I spent CP for full rerolls, of course. So this is 24 inches. This is D6 plus 3. 8 shots into the 1 wound guy.
So this is
And
the
now
fire.
we point and click soon.
So this is Magnus Small Gun, which is strength 5, AP 1, damage 1, but he gets +1 to hit and +1 to wound because it's psychic, and Magnus gets plus to that within 6 inches of himself. But he does have that wounds.
Yes, only 1/6.
Strength 5, AP 1, damage 2.
Explode.
It hits very hard,
Into the other guy.
especially with full hit and wound
Come
rolls
on,
for
Magnus,
CP.
do not roll 2 shots. That's good. So he hits with everything. He wounds you on 2s. I'm going to. You don't have cover against this.
No ones now. Ah!
We lost the mic, sadly.
Well done.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
And then
Another cock.
that's not.
It's
Come
cocked.
on.
I've
Come
rolled all the cocks. That's
But it's not. It's like it's flat on the mat.
It's not flat. I've rolled everything flat on the mat.
It's flat.
But it's not flat on the mat. Come here. Come to my side.
Really?
And I have rolled everything like this, like that. So.
No,
So
no.
nice. They explode.
No, it's AP1, right?
Oh yeah, sorry, it's yes. Two. It's a big gun. It's 2. So you have 4 ups. So you die from this. Save it 2. Would you like to reroll? You don't have to speak 1 but
I don't have C point. I don't have CPs.
do you explode?
I'm not using that anymore, for sure. All right. All right. And I would like you now for now that that intense, be very clear, because the guy that I let you just move to kill that guy was not
You
in
have
range.
3 wounds left. You have 3 wounds. You have 1 wound left.
Okay, Yohann is really tilted. I can agree, but it was also both player communication, I would say. But I think that Yohann was nice, and now is a bit upset of the cocks. But to be fair, Kalle have rerolled every cocked dice like that. I personally don't like those dice trays though, because of that problem of the cock.
I'm not now, so let's have a great game. Let's have some fun. Let's laugh a bit. Of course, it's live. I'm fine with that. No hard feelings. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, fine. Let's just be a bit
Yes.
more precise.
I will be. I will try to be more
quite
precise.
clear. Okay.
And I will as clear as I want. And of course, yes, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I mean, I know you're fine, but I'm also fine. Just so you know, we're fine.
Great.
We're gonna have a good game. Let's have a bit of laugh. We have been a bit too serious, I think. I'm not really a serious guy. I like joking. I like laughing. And you know, I don't laugh about this. Can we laugh about this for a while? I did.
Yeah.
1 kill.
Yeah, you did 1 kill. That's.
I mean, that's awesome.
I have to agree. It is. It is.
Yes,
It's what it is.
It is what it is. I can't really blame guys. You get 2 ups. That's the thing. So
Indeed.
sometimes, if the master just does nothing, the unit does nothing. But that's bad for nothing. That's a shame. You have 1 guy in control of the game.
That's all right. It's fine. It's fine. Just that
Yeah.
the thing with the cog dice
I know.
and
And I am.
Okay.
He's alive. And from now on, instead of just we won't roll in that. On the table. If it's on these, we roll them. I mean, if it's like this, we roll them.
Sure.
And if it's like this, we
fine.
hit them.
If it's this, I don't mind between them.
Yeah.
I think though that the things escalated in a really bad way, or bad communication. I think Kalle felt that this was not good for a nice game, and he wanted to kind of reset both's mentality into it. I think they talked through. I think they had a good laugh, and now they continue. So well executed by both players when things get a bit
It's not
heated.
eight. It's not
As of
eight.
course, both wants to win this game.
No, it's not 8. It is a 9
And I think
or
they're
10
under
or
a lot of
even
pressure though, because it's a
That's
really
for sure.
important game for them.
He charges.
So when feelings are hot, you're under a lot of pressure. It's easy to go into that, and then you
There
just
we
need to
go. I'm still in a
reset,
bit there, but I'm basically
talk it
there.
out, take a deep breath, and just
Yeah, I pushed
realize
a bit when I put
we're
down.
here to play and we're here to have
Max
fun.
on this bit.
In the
I have
end.
a sorcerer here that's gonna die. Those going to die. That's just fine. So let's get punching. He'll punch them.
Let's just try something before anything that gets moved.
So I
There is no way you're shielding that from 3 inches.
I'll punch you with my flex. No, of course. This is quite bad again.
Apologize for the microphones, but I'm happy we could hear that conversation because it was important for the game. And actually, Kalle now removed the dice tray to not have the combo situation that just occurred.
Unexpected.
Well, I actually have a Roger cannon on them. I might actually kill a guy and not be able to be there. So I hit you 4 times and I wound. We roll once. Then two hits, please. Twos. Yep. So then just be here and I have nothing whatsoever. So that was horrible. I'm not even. No, I'm not charging if I. I'm still. You can still deep strike and do whatever you want, but I'm not killing you, so. And that is my turn. I am getting containment for 6 points, and assassination. I'm throwing away 1 point.
I think it's more Roger Vilko, if I'm gonna be honest. Getting a question about sounds like Ventrilo. I actually think it's a lot worse, to be honest. But at least we were able to get that one, which was a key part of this game, where things went in the. I would say Kalle was not enough clear with the communication, but I also think that Yohann maybe.
I think they're both feeling the pressure,
Yeah.
and it just cooked over.
Yeah. So really nice to reset that. I think it's really good to remove that dice tray because I would personally say don't play with that specific dice tray because
Yeah,
it
it's
cocks
sticking
so
out.
often.
Alpha Spell has some other dice trays though that are really good.
They are really good.
Yeah. You just want to say that Alpha Spell is one of our sponsors, and they're doing a great job. But that specific model of dice trays sometimes have a little bit of a problem.
In all the commotion, I forgot to do this charge, but that's fine. Forgot to do that charge, but that's fine.
But they have some other dice trays that are absolutely amazing.
Are you okay with me rolling? If you want to charge at that, it's like a 9 or something. Thank you. I did actually say I was going to do this before, so I miss.
Oh, so he did hand over the turn and then had got his charge and asked for that, but didn't hit the 9.
Yeah.
A verbal confirmation of your opponent that you are agreeing on the score. You had a lot of problems on
So the referee are here now.
are sure the
Yeah, it's fine. No, because I think someone just called you assassination, but I think that's a mistake. That was a mistake, so I just.
I scored containment.
No. That's me. Don't worry. That's fine. It's fine. I made it the way it should be, but it's fine. Just like there were 5 points for assassination here for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sorry, I did not touch this.
No. Of course you did not. I'm going to score a 15.
I really like Johann's attitude, and I think that the referee came in to mark the importance of sportsmanship
We don't
because
he
it's a
hasn't drawn
key
his
part
card
of
yet, we
Warhammer.
don't know.
Yeah, I haven't. They are going to stay here.
Yeah.
We are going to pull the one guy then, since she is not engaged. And
So there's a big thing about these at the end of turn pulling up stuff. As long as you don't pull your secondaries in your turn, it's usually fine to pick them up. But after you picked up your secondaries, it has to be your opponent that lets you do that because in that case you have a lot of information that you wouldn't have when you decide to pick them up.
There's one
in
wound.
the meantime.
Sometimes
the opponent will let you do it, but then you have to redraw your secondaries after a reshuffle, but it's completely up to the opponent at that point.
Exactly. And I mean, it's so easy to sit here at home or from our spot and just see everything. But when you are at the table and there is so much to think about, then Thousand Suns is not easy. This is easier to play. You will make mistakes.
Thousand Suns is not easy. Graynet's not easy. They're under a lot of pressure. It's a really important game.
And the survivor
mistakes will happen
as well. So I've gotten one more temperature here. So cut now. And one more actually here.
And we can see here, Yohann has come back with 35 points. So this is far from done. And one of the Nemesis Knights are still on the table. If he could have killed both, it would have been very, very different. But one is still alive. Is he down to 1 HP? I think actually, or 1 wound. I think actually that the Red Knight in the top.
Would you like to play some Storm Hostile and maybe some Secure Nomads? That's at least good.
Yeah, that's well good. Haven't had some good secondaries so far, but
yeah, you still up on points.
At some point it's bound to run up, right?
All right, so we actually did get some information just 5 minutes ago from Matthias on the Veizla Discord. Joel, Chaos Demons, is having a small lead, but does not have a lot of control over the board. Sebastian on the Chaos Knight is having a pretty okay lead, and it seems to have control over that game. Very impressive as he's facing, isn't it, Oliver on the Black Templar? And then we can see Axel on the Drukhari. He is having a challenge. He had killed some, but it's also lost a lot of units. And we can see that Björn on the Imperial Knights has somewhat of a push against him. He is the one facing Oliver on the Black Templar, sorry. But Oliver is taking it easy. And then Jesper, Dark Angels, have killed so much and seems to have control. I realize now, Sebastian is having a lead against Matt Bonnet, the Chaos Space Marine player who is went 0, 20-0, 20-0, 20-0, 20-0, undefeated. All right, let's zone in and focus on the action here.
Actually,
yes. Of course.
We will update the VPCP overlay as soon as we know Johann's secondaries. It's kind of hard for us to hear what they are, and they sometimes forget to update it in the app, which is where we see them. So we're just waiting for Neil to check what secondaries he has.
Yeah, I actually heard about it, but I forgot about it.
No.
I think he got nice secondaries, he did say though.
Should be good enough. I need to go back to live button.
It's been on me for a while now.
So you can join the discord.gg/Veizla. Oh, it's misspelled, I see, actually. That's funny. But just get news updates from Matthias, who is at the tables.
I'll spend a moment.
Yep.
The odds of Drago killing Magnus on his own is
going
to be
the same, so I'll do them all at the same time.
Pretty low because Kalle can use the 4-up Feel Pain against the psychic attacks, and Drago's attack is psychic.
So 1, 2, and 4. Wounds you on 5 full rerolls.
Here comes the pain.
2 on those and 81 on that.
All of them.
82 on those.
So the thing about Thousand Suns, they have a lot of flamers, so they do.
Yep.
They do a lot of damage in Overwatch. Especially with the Infernal Masters.
Hit you once, sustained hits, it's 2 hits. Moving down 3 full rerolls. 2 saves, AP1, you have cover, so 2 ups. The anti-infantry shot, 2 shots, misses,
Yes.
and a 2d6 from the big boy.
Yes.
Double ones. I'm not rerolling this. 3 ups, full rerolls. Yeah, 3 plus 6. So you have
1 AP.
2. Does not ignore cover, so 3 up. And then 4 up. 1. Yep, so I.
5 wounds. One was on 2 wounds.
Yeah, so I.
Then you did the 6 wounds with the.
Yeah, so you are 1 guy wounded as well.
One was on 2 wounds. You try with the flamer?
No.
And then you. Of course.
Yep.
So that unit is taking some damage here.
Yes. So.
So secure and storm.
Yeah.
Yes, good on master.
So Neil is there now checking the secondaries, and we'll update them for you in just a moment.
This one would have to have been out of the wall like that, so this would be a bit back like so.
So it's going to be secure no man's land and storm hostile objective.
Okay, that's that. We need. So now I can go here and not get.
So secure no man's land, he wants to hold at least 1 objective in no man's land,
42.
preferably 2 for the max score, and then storm hostile objective, he needs to take over an objective that Kalle held at the start of his turn.
44 actually.
4. Yeah, 4. Why 42? I don't know.
Still on me?
One will come back here.
Yep.
Would still be in range if it does. But I could just.
Yeah, Griffin, I'm actually surprised he didn't run Drago with the Terminators, but I suppose he has a plan that I don't know about. He's a lot better played than I am.
Where is Drago?
Drago is still in reserves. He's
Yeah.
has to come down this turn though.
He does whatever he wants.
Otherwise,
Right.
otherwise it's a huge misplay.
Yeah, otherwise he will die, because if there's
6
something that started in reserves don't come down by the end of turn 3, it automatically dies in reserves. If they leave the board and go back into reserves after the game started, they can stay there until the end of turn 5.
Battle stock. It's fine.
The other guy coming down also.
Yeah. He'll be standing out of 1 from the wall.
Of course. Like we said, always, there's no way about it.
So this is turn
And,
3.
Okay.
Yohann, Grey Knights going
So second
second.
would be done. Storm hostile would be
Storm hostile
probably done.
and secure no man's land.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to just put 5 dice on my.
Yeah.
Secure no man's land is really easy on this mission because there's 4 objectives in no man's land and you need to hold 2. Storm hostile, he can probably do with the fringe deep strike.
Yep, and it's 1 hour and 53 minutes left on this round 5. This match, it will be finished much earlier as expected. This is a pretty quick matchup, I would say, given that Kalle is playing so fast.
Let's actually have them all on the wall. Yeah, they all be on the point in case I miss you. So you still need to go there. And then we do have Drago to come down.
You do have Drago to come down.
Yeah.
Here he comes.
The man himself. And of course he wants to put him next to Magnus. But I don't believe he can kill Magnus through the 4 Female Pain.
Away, so
That Kalle can get with the strat.
Go like that.
Even if he pops the dead wounds.
Yeah, it feels almost impossible to be honest.
It shouldn't happen. Especially, well, Yeah, it shouldn't happen.
Well, last match, Kalle faced Necrons. The Catans landed on a 9-inch deep strike, made the charge, and then rolled only sixes and one-shots with Magnus.
6-inch charge.
Yeah. A normal transcendent Catan has D6 damage in combat. He rolled 12 damage on Magnus and just popped him out of existence. Because Magnus
that's the way Kalle can only lose, I think.
So about the mics are 100 away from our receiver, which means, because of the way we have to do the setup for this round, which means there's gonna be some problems with the mics. We're sorry about it. We can't get it better than we're trying to fix it, but we can't really get it better than what it is right now. But at least we can hear something. If we didn't use our mics, we wouldn't be able to hear them at all.
Go ahead.
You're a demon, right?
I think so. Let's have a look. I think it's a demon, but we can always check.
So if you're looking right now at the stream, and then I'm going to show you, here is where the camera is positioned, where we are sitting, and all the way over here is actually where the players are playing. So you have Kalle there in the propeller hat, and you have the Frenchman Yohann facing with the mic up here. That's actually not our microphones, that's the French stream. And these two players have small black microphones right below their mouths.
No.
So that's why the sound is this poorly, and we apologize for that, but really happy we can covering a Swedish match.
We weren't driven away from our stream table. The French stream, because it's a really big stream, and they pulled the long straw and actually got the stream, but they were kind enough to set up a restream for us so we could cover this match for you.
And nothing is wrong. This was the intention from the beginning.
That's true.
Yeah, this is arguably the best Warhammer tournament in the world.
Yeah.
Very well run, very nice, and the best players also.
I'm fine if you want me to remove that.
Huh?
I'm fine if you want me to remove that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go do whatever you want. Oh, yes, I accept.
And yes, that is true. We're only using half the venue. This place is enormous.
I'm spending them on Magnus.
Okay.
One and one back here.
He's using Cabal
He's
point.
dead. Do I get? I already got CP for.
Because you got it wrong. So that's here. One shot from the combi weapon, he doesn't hit. One shot from the psychic weapon, doesn't wound. Okay, that's a squad shot. Every air will shoot. Everything is into Magnus. That everything being a storm bolter. One wound. Fine. Okay.
Grenade shooting.
Those guys will shoot into the Rubrics Marines.
A lot of shots, but not very strong.
Cool. Please. 2 wounds.
One die and one.
He probably wants to save his strats for probably blanking a save and then for the form of Penal Pain in combat in case of Drago getting to Magnus.
Yep.
Or saving it for a more important unit. So yeah, we'll see.
So we roll that. The wound.
Yep. I mean,
4. Sorry, 4.
Perfect. 4 saves. I am saving them all.
Easy. Big guy, everything into them.
Yep.
Paper. We roll the 6 over there. Still a 6.
Oh, sorry. Him shooting them.
Yeah.
I'm going to, of course, spend the CP for assets.
And here goes CP for the far up Penal Pain. Yeah, I believe this is probably a better play. That unit is more important, or that unit is in more danger of actually dying.
That's to be 9 saves, sir.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. 9 saves. I have 4 ups.
Yes.
Cocked.
Yes.
So I am going to be losing 6 wounds. I'm going to flip 1 to 6. So I have 1 unit
Yeah.
No, sorry. I have more. There's those two, and then I have.
Well, you flip one to a
I
six.
don't do it yet. I do the next one. So take 2 wounds on him.
He has. You had 3 wounds in the. You had 3 wounds into the squad because there was one guy in 1 wound.
And then takes. Okay. Then take one.
So he has taken 3. So if you want to flip.
There's 2 guys here.
Yeah, but one was on 1 wound.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
And there was 6 wounds.
No, he's taken 1 wound. He's down to 3. Yes, you are correct. I thought you said he'd taken 3.
Yeah, he is taken 3. Because there were 2 guys in the unit, but one was on 1 wound, right? So you have failed 6 saves.
I can count. Yes. No, you're right. Yes. He has 1 wound left.
Okay.
And I have not flicked.
Of course. You still have to. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sorry, man. I am more tired than I thought. Go ahead.
So, big gun.
I mean, Kalle and Yohann, this is the 5th match in a row here.
I have 5 up.
And it's warm, it's hot, and the pressure's on. But Kalle needs to shape up and deliver.
That's cocked. I flipped a 6.
Of course. And then we have the shooting from that unit.
No, would you mind giving a 2 up for me? Fine.
Fast.
Oh, sorry, I have feel pain. No.
No, you don't because I was not.
No, I mean,
You passed all of them. So over here, the Terminators have just the Apothec, the Librarian, and 1 bolter in range. So let's start with what's not psychic. 2 shots from the
you
combi
still
weapon.
need to use the psychic.
I don't have to shoot. I
Would you
don't
like
have
to
to shoot it. I'm not going to.
You're not doing it, yes?
Yeah, you have to declare all your shots
Yes.
before you start
One hit.
shooting. You can't shoot the bolters and then decide to shoot something else.
3, 4 hits.
It was more just a funny conversation in how they solved that one. But you're completely correct,
Any
Elias.
guys.
And it matters.
It's not like he will survive this charge anyway, so.
Oh, yeah.
And there goes the Inferno Master with Umbrella for Crystal.
Those 4
He's done his job though, so
Of course.
it's still 3 Cabal points for him and his units.
4 shots. Give me some fun.
Oop.
No. He's taken too many wounds to nothing so far. I don't want that. He's not supposed to be a 1 wound.
On freeze.
On freeze. Freeze into
This is
6s.
the Mutalist
And I
down
have
on the right.
3 up save against this.
Yeah, I believe so.
The one.
There's 1, 3 up.
Yeah, I guess that's.
Looks like it's still level.
Going to toss Drago into that guy.
6
He
inches.
did
Come on,
do a save
Drago.
there.
Yeah.
He made it. He never makes it.
Here comes.
Cannot base. Will base now.
Is that
You don't have a
Drago?
basement.
I thought he was in the
You
middle.
rolled exactly 9, so you can go wherever you want. Yeah.
Raise you as far as I can from that. 2 ups, 6 attacks, 2 ups.
2 up. I have 5 up save against this.
Yep. Thanks.
Huh. Yeah, I thought it was the Rego in the middle, but
Yeah,
apparently
me
not.
too.
Yep. 4, 5 ups.
Yes, sir.
I have 7 wounds left. I need to pass 2 of these. I have no
Come
no
on
reroll
now,
because it's all
dices.
there. I don't. Do I blow up?
Oh no,
Okay.
that's bad.
But it's the same. Drago is up in the left
Could be
corner.
my-
Sure, Grey Knights, but
You pass that and you take all the shit, all the things in the middle.
Yes, sir. And it is you.
This is starting to turn. This is bad for,
Would you mind just
for Carl.
my cards before you do that?
well, shouldn't Kalle still score like 15 on victory points?
Yeah, I believe he does. So that's good though.
I get 10 points.
10. I thought he had home objective, middle objective, and the third objective.
You're not within 1 inch of the wall here, are you?
Was not supposed to.
No, so you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that case you're not. I mean, it's fine. You still can have 4 guys on objective. I agree.
That won't keep.
Yeah, I mean, it would be
Nice.
strange. But who knows what you want to do? Sometimes people do strange things. So, killing him.
Do like to kill people a lot. Bit afraid of that.
No, I'm not. I need to see if my new glyph is. I go up to 3 command points.
I'm back to 1.
Is this guy battle shocked? Yes, still battle shocked.
Likes to be.
Is that guy battle shocked? No. My cultists are
Why
brave, but
did
he is not.
get 15?
Oh, that
behind any of
Mutaliff is
him.
battle shocked. That's why.
Oh no.
Which means that
I mean, we have got the reports that Team Sweden feels really good, and we did get in the Veizla Discord an
to look at
update from
first.
Matthias about
Yes.
would like to move up
almost 30 minutes ago that it was looking really good, especially with
The Dread
Sebastian Larsson
shoot him, yeah.
facing
How far is that charge?
Matt Bonnet on the
Dread
Chaos
Knight
Space
would
Marines,
be-
who has not lost a single point. He's 80-0.
I can basically go to here.
But sure will lose points against Sebastian if he's continuing like this.
I want to know how far my charge is. Just before I move him.
Oh yeah, sure.
Still moving. There's like a 2-inch charge. 3-inch charge.
3-inch charge.
3-inch charge. Perfect. I'll go to that way.
But I feel Kalle is keeping it in, but he is struggling in the way that he's done a couple of misplays. I actually don't think that he has done that movement that he should.
No one has been. I don't think I rolled Battleshock for that.
And then did some
I rolled
errors
some
and became
Dread Knight, but
confused.
I'm not sure. They are not.
He's fine.
He's
Should I
fine.
do something?
I think I will just save the Dread Knight for now.
Yeah.
Or do I want to just put OC?
Yes, one CP. Will he pick up the Red Knight from Magnus?
Gonna go here just so you'd be able.
Yeah, he's thinking about using Mists of Deimos, where he can go back into reserves after you get too close.
Is it on me? Put it on me.
Mrs. Damon is a strat for Grey Knights, where they're going to either move 6 or go back into Deep Strike if you end up move within, I believe, 9 or 12.
That gives me.
I have lost only the same Cabal points last time. I still have 14 Cabal points, and I have Magnus once again.
It is 9.
Oh, once per game 3.
She's not missing for sure.
Kalle is thinking. Oh no, sorry, it's Yohann thinking he's going to use the CP
I'm
or
fine.
picking
I'll
up.
stay where I'm at.
You stay where you are.
Just
So the Red Knight is staying where he is.
I walk with him. Like Overwatch.
You can see Yohann having his hands up on his head. I think that's a sign of someone who is fatigued. What is your
Yeah, I believe they're very tired. It's been a very long day with some really hard games. Like France just came off a very hard-fought victory against England, and Sweden just barely beat Germany.
Yeah, 2 points.
away here. Let me think if I
Good
want to miss
boy.
it here.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not even gonna try and speak French in respect for our French viewers.
I should have done the same.
Yeah,
Apologies.
your ears will not like that.
I like those alive.
So Yohann has crawled back to 40 points, but
No
still
command point.
Kalle has 49-40.
And Magnus is still not wounded. He needs to get Magnus into like real interaction now, I believe, to actually do something. Looks like he's trying to move it up towards the guys. And
So, if Magnus goes here, how far is the charge?
But have Kalle draws his secondaries? He had, right?
he has, they're in the bottom right corner, but I can't see what they are.
Sure. I have the Magnus base.
Because this is the 4th turn.
Clear?
Yes, I agree.
Yes, it's
That's why I
top of
wanted you
4.
to help me with this, rather than me just doing things.
So, now, if you want to charge, you have to clear the wall. So, clearing the wall would have to be that way, so
Yep.
that would be 2 inches,
2 inches, perfect.
2 inches, and then you would have your base just like 2 inches here.
Yeah.
Then you would have set up that would be the same, because this guy would
a long charge.
I think it's a good choice, it's a long charge.
Yep,
Like length in 9, something like that.
I agree. Perfect. Thank you. My point. No, it's my point. I've been giving points away. I have been playing this game so horribly bad. So. Abrahamsson comes into play.
Ja, det var ju väldigt schysst. Där borde inte vara problemet. Tyskarna är ju lika bort som vår där.
And my Lord of Forbidden Law comes out to play.
All right, Elias. If you would make a ballsy prediction now, Kalle's turn 4
Magnus, what does Magnus?
first.
Magnus does Magnus things. We know Magnus is Magnus.
He has to do something here. He has, as he said himself, made a couple of mistakes that really threw away the big lead he created in the beginning of the game. So he really needs to tighten up here.
So Magnus goes up to here and looks very menacingly at you.
I think he does, yes.
Yes.
Come on now, Kalle.
So
Use
he
the
sees both of
Magnus.
them, yeah? He sees that and he sees this. Yeah, I mean, we have wings that... It's Magnus. I do not see these guys.
Do you think Yohann thought he could... No, he was finger picking
Do I
it up,
kill
but
that
now
unit?
it's going down.
Probably with a Doom Ball as well. I probably lift the entire unit unless I roll bad. So
He
what
has
can I
used his
do?
TP
I
for
am.
something, so I think really
I can double move to your objective.
Realize I can't see what.
Depending on who you remove, I can just go up and down.
I wonder if it's a mistake.
As this is like so.
But I
fine,
don't
yeah?
think Kalle has free, right?
Well,
He's on
I
the...
mean, I just go up and down depending on who you remove with the Doom Ball. Because
Is it 1 or 2 CP on Kalle?
He said free.
So if I kill just him,
I think the poker chips are not good.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Not for stream, no.
it's fine. Would you like to have it doing something?
Yeah, the guy behind it was.
It's fine. No,
It was a mistake on me, so.
I agree. Of course it was a mistake. I mean,
Just put that-
You placed it the wrong way, and so no, you didn't do that. Everyone's happy. That's all good.
Kalle trying, I wouldn't say compensate because he is a really nice guy in general and loves Warhammer to be fair and square, but maybe we're a bit too nice right now? No, I don't think you can be too nice.
What's Arma doing with double move? He does nothing except getting sacked on that point, so you can't go to it. And this guy can then double move.
Kara, yeah, overall it seems to be that Sweden believe it's looking good. There was an update from Matthias, who's supporting Team Sweden. He's not part of the official team, but for sure a legend within Swedish 40k, updating in Discord on discord.gg/Veizla. And taking from that seems to go pretty good, but
Remember, I have one
expected.
more guy to come, so I could gain some more, like going here. I don't know, maybe like popping here.
You're correct. You have one guy to come back for.
Yeah.
We'll have Arma here.
And apologize for the player mics. We are 100 meters away from where the match is being played.
Yeah, 9-inch charge on the right.
Sorry?
Because he is on the objective in the middle, so you can't deep track onto the objective.
There we go. We got Kalle's secondaries now behind enemy lines and no
Try my luck at
prisoners.
the 9-inch, yes.
And
That's
Magnus,
good, right?
Magnus will score behind enemy lines, at least one for the small one. And no prisoners. He just needs to kill stuff, which I believe his plan already was.
He will pick up some kills.
if you shoot him, does one guy kill him? Probably not. These 6 shots, running on freeze.
Everything can happen.
I have 14.
So behind enemy lines, you need to be in the opponent's deployment zone. You get the small one for 1 unit and the big one for 2 units.
Second move.
As a no man's land, you need to hold
What we're doing?
2 objectives in no man's land. No, not prisoners. Sorry, you need to kill at least. You need to kill units. You get 2 points for each unit for a maximum of 5. So you get 5.
Great.
You need to kill 3 units.
Sure. So who takes it to the face?
And then we are spending 1-3 double move. That's our amount once per game. It's already crossed out here, but it's not. Out. And then the last 5 points is another temporal surge on my cast again guy. So our amounts once per game.
So Arman is here doing his once per game free cabal, and seems like he's using it for the double move.
This guy moves again. Up and down. He sees him with a stab, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then we'll doom bolt. I'll doom bolt your dudes.
Which dudes? Him?
Yeah.
Him?
No.
Okay.
So we take 7.
Ooh, that's a big doom bolt.
Oh,
Yeah. Here comes the damage. And it's needed.
You lose 5 boots.
yeah, I do.
So you have
Just one guy left.
one guy in the library, yeah?
Yeah.
I still can see the library, yes. And the guy is boom dead?
No.
Or is he full? No?
No, it was 5.
I will shoot this guy
Sure.
into your guy. You shoot 6 times.
The guy into the guy.
Boom from Magnus.
Typically Kalle lingo.
So one
Yeah.
death, and you have 6 saves, please.
One dev and yeah, do the dev maybe?
Yeah.
There are 2 wounds? Great.
Okay. I am shooting Magnus.
Yep.
I'm spending a command point. Everything into them, and then some. So everything and then a boat. I'm going to kill them. So, let's start with that. You are not wounded?
Yep.
No. So, 3d3 fast. It's 5 shots.
Come on now, dices.
Wounding on 2s. I am going to be re-rolling and fishing for 6s.
He wants his devastating wounds.
Yeah, but
So you have 3.
not
3,
going the right way.
AP2, so guys goes down to 1
Yes.
on 3s.
So you miss 2 of them. So you
two.
have 9 mortals.
I do.
That is a lot of damage from Magnus.
3 first.
For 3.
He takes 2.
Takes 2.
He dies.
Zane dies, and then Librarian takes 2.
2. So he has 3 wounds.
3 wounds left, yes.
I'll shoot my other gun, the D6 shots.
Yes.
I shoot 2 shots plus 3, that's 5 shots.
So here goes Magnus into the librarian.
I'm going to reroll everything, fishing for 6s.
Still fishing for those dev wounds. Because if he kills the librarian and his bodyguard units, that's 4 points for no prisoner. Because
I'm fine.
that's officially 2 units killed.
Takes 2 more.
Takes 2, so he lives on 1 wound.
He's on 1 wound.
Oh, that's a bit unfortunate maybe.
Okay.
Well, Magnus didn't double move, so he should be able to charge from there.
And Magnus will cross-charge the librarian if it's possible whatsoever.
Roll and we'll see.
I mean, it's a 12
Yeah, it's
and
like
a
a lot.
or something. I mean, I go up and down.
Yeah, maybe just roll and we'll see if we have to work it out. Because if you just roll like
6
6,
is fine.
we're never going to
The
happen.
other guy
So.
charges you. At 7, he's fine, he's in. I'm gonna come around.
Yes, you're.
Be in range of Magnus when I fight you.
Oh, did the stream freeze up?
No, I'm still watching.
Perfect.
Is it on the gifted?
Yes,
Is he?
it was supposed to be in the
Okay,
end.
it's
I might have knocked
Would you
over.
mind just-
This is turn 4.
Yeah.
It's Teston, Kalle, Abrahamsson
I
from
think,
Sweden
yeah,
going
no,
first. And then the next one will be Yohann.
If I kill you, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So here comes the Exalted Sorcerer. He's going to be within 6 of Magnus for +1 to hit and wound with his psychic
I'll punch you.
4 sword.
My psychic weapon.
You want some 60? Can you flip? No, that's not something you can do.
What's that?
You cannot flip, right?
I cannot.
Flip.
I have 1 command point to flank a damage. But I only have 1 command point, so I can only flank a damage.
Yeah, he is down to 1 command
No
point.
force, because I have strength 6 +1 to wound. I have AP 1, and it's dev on 6 to wound. So we're looking for 1 6 to wound. I hit you 4 times.
Come on, here comes the pain.
This for the 1. 1 6 to wound.
It is indeed not blowing up, at least. There's that.
that.
There went the Dread Knight.
You are now on this objective. I'm not going to inform
That's
you.
good.
I cannot pile.
That is very good for Kalle.
I can pile, touch the objective.
Yes.
So I am back here.
So it's right now 49-44 to Kalle. He's going to score 5 at least on no prisoners this turn, and he's going to max behind enemy lines as well.
I see your librarian. Because if,
Nobody moved.
exactly. You can't go up.
I believe this will be a pretty close game in the end, but right now Kalle has a slight advantage.
To death.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I have taken behind him line.
You
For the 4 points.
4 points.
Killed
Good.
knight, unit, and soul guy.
Indeed.
So I think that Kalle's
That's
microphone
good.
is
And,
completely dead now,
right.
actually, just so everyone
So
knows.
we'll need to auto pass here actually, because otherwise I will not get the 15.
Yep. And I go.
So first and foremost, we are going to.
So Kalle is
We are
now
going
at 58
on my
points.
clock. We have that much time left.
Yeah, we have so much time left.
I'm just going to check what Yohann scores.
Of course, those guys are going to be staying here.
Yeah, they live there.
Drago's going to go up, because why not? And
Drago goes on an adventure again.
you have, what host do you have in there? Just the one guy?
And the 2 guys behind. So
two
I
guys?
have
3.
3 also.
Okay.
But you can't 3 inch deep on it.
No, I can't. But like as I said, I could maybe
Charge, yes.
get some dudes on the other side of the wall, or charge, or maybe just.
Yeah, I think so too. They need to pull the secret mission to ever.
I'll try to go for
back.
that kind of play. I don't think those guys will matter anymore. You are just.
Yohann actually can't pull a secret mission. He has more primary points than Kalle.
Ah, you are correct, Elias.
32. I don't think
And
You
this is
can't
tur-
see
this
that,
is
but-
turn 4. If he wanted to pull a
I do have,
secret, he
like,
should have done
those
it last
guys in
turn.
reserve.
And you are auto passing him.
Yeah,
This is
I will.
turn 4 you do it.
I will in a sec.
This
Just
is the
debate
bottom of
if I
turn
want
4.
to leave those-
Yeah. then
Yeah, no, you
pull
do
this.
it at the end of turn 3.
You have a flame? Yeah,
End
you
of
have a
turn
flame.
3.
You do have a
My
flame.
bad.
Yes.
But they are 30-30 in primaries. Yeah, I mean, I have a hard time seeing that Yohann can take that much in the end of the game. Anyway, it's actually more that he might even lose more objectives with Magnus going in.
So he has the big Terminator brick in the top left corner. That's his big thing. It's very scary if he actually gets in something. He has Drago to score secondaries. He has a couple of strikes running around. He has the option to score some points.
I think all the strikes
Is
are...
Mark
Oh, there is down left or
Yes.
what?
No, top right. There's it looks like a strike squad.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think that's the only one he has, right?
Yeah, so he has that. He has Drago. He has his Terminators. Those are pretty scary. Or scary. The Terminators are scary, but the other ones
yeah,
just score
don't-
points. But yes, this will probably be a small win, or maybe even a draw. Depends on how well Yohann plays from
go
here
take
on.
pass.
And I believe Yohann auto passed his battle shock here to get the 15 on primary, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, he did. So Yohann right now is on 59 versus Kalle's 58 at the end of at the start of the bottom of turn 4. So Yohann is 1 point ahead at the start of turn 4. Seems like we maybe lost both mics here. Oh, Yohann is already on 45 on primary, so secret mission would not help him at all. No, sorry, 40 on primary. We're trying to get a mic back.
11.
The last scoring I can see on primary, which the players have put in, is that Yohann got 15, 15, 10, which puts him on 40, and Kalle has 10, 10, 10, puts him on 30 on primary. Which puts Kalle on 58 and Yohann on 54.
Yep.
Yohann has 1 command point. Yeah, should be fine.
So I think
No,
Elias
50 is maxed on primary, 40 is maxed on secondary.
Yeah, I think you have been right all the time that Yohann probably crawling back here, but I think it was a bit of, like you said, Kalle's mistakes. I think Kalle should have 5, maybe 10 more lead than he has right now. This is looking to be more a draw. Actually, maybe Yohann can squeeze back a bit.
Yeah, it's going to be either a small win for Kalle probably or a draw. They actually put that terrain piece down the wrong way. In the top left.
So it's fine for me wherever. Basically there and
But I think also, I think from my perspective, it's been a bit strange how the Mutalisks have been down in the right corner there.
Yeah. They are very damaged, both of them, though, so it might be that it wants to keep them to just like use it for a final push, but I would really like him to move them forward.
Yes. Have right now.
Yeah, I think his secret mission would have been a mistake for both players, to be honest.
Yeah, Kalle will at least score 10 on his next turn, probably maybe 15, which would put him on 45. And Yohann has already got 40, so he wouldn't. Neither of them would get anything from a secret mission. Would probably just hurt him instead.
Yeah, I believe so too. Very interesting. Vice captain and star player Anthony in Team USA did pull a secret mission and failed it, which made him go 12-8 instead of 16-4, which also resulted in not having a draw and USA taking the first loss.
But yeah, so the thing about secret missions, you cap your primary 20. You can't score more than that, and then you get 20 if you max the secret mission. So you can get a maximum of 40 instead of normal 50. So effectively, you're capping your top score to 90 instead of the normal 100. But since both of these players already has 40, or will most likely score at least 40 on primary, the secret mission would just be a risk instead of actually being an advantage.
Right for my CP.
So he pulled Mark for Death and established Locus here.
Shots. Yes.
Mark for Death, he needs to kill 3 units that Kalle uses. An established Locus is that you need to do an action either in the center for 2 points or 4 points if you do it in your opponent's deployment zone. Established Locus being a pretty good secondary for Grey Knights because they can just deep strike into the opponent's deployment zone.
Okay.
All right, let's see here.
Saves. So AP2 got cover.
So just so you know, Kalle's microphone has completely died. It was not good at any part of it, but I think the battery just drains when it's this distance.
You modify anymore. At least there's that. Shooting now. Might as well try to kill the guy now. First, mortal wounds for Brian. 6. So that seems to be cool. Yeah. And then shot from him. Yeah, are you infantry? I think you are, because since you went through the wall. Force, the combi weapon.
Yes.
No. And then the flat 3, the perch shell. This is striking, by the way, if you want to.
And apparently, Yohann has moved out to
possible.
58.
Yeah, because I can kill you.
Yeah.
Could kill me, yeah.
So it's equal right now.
-2, sorry. Doesn't ignore cover.
No, so I have 4 Philippines.
No, because they've already put in the points over there
Yeah.
for established locust that it
Yeah,
will
for
get at the
established
end of
locust.
the turn because Kalle can't stop it.
He takes it. I will blank it.
But gotta say though, if
No more
Kalle can do
CPs.
good damage and score some
then-
points, he can still deny and pull this to a win.
He can, but it will be a very close win. I wouldn't be surprised this going either 9-8, 10-10 or 11-9.
Exactly.
It is very close.
Please, I guess.
On freeze, I guess, too. He dies.
It does.
Oh my god.
Well,
was a
something
perfect
came out
roll.
of this play.
Oh, well.
So yeah, I think that's it. I'm obviously going to throw Mark for Death away. So I'll be on 2 CPs. And you can and you can do your last turn.
I'm going to take my 10 primaries.
Yes, you will. Storm hostile and engage on all fronts.
So that's at least 8 points. Because he just goes there.
Sure.
And I use something
Engage on all fronts and
square, which is basically going to be a double moving unit. Which one? Probably these guys, yeah?
Yeah, I think someone is to make it.
So I double move them. He moves 10. And 10. I need a like 1 inch run maybe. I still have. I lose 2 because one guy dies. So I can.
Kalle did score 10 primaries. I will enter those in here. Just so you know, Kalle's microphone is completely dead and Yohann is tricky to say the least.
Go like this.
Yes.
If I go like this, you can't deflect it onto the objective, though.
Yes.
But I think Kalle said he
Some
can score
coherence
8
problem
points
then?
more.
Some one guy, some
Yeah, he pulls Storm Hostile objective, needs to take one of Johann's objectives here.
Yes, and
And
then
then it's 2 inches up to there, and then 2 inches to there, 2 inches to there.
yeah, I think if that guy, sorry, if that guy wants to be there, that's fine. I
You
think.
guys do like this as well.
I think if
You
you-
So this is
Yeah,
the
if you
top
want to
of
see it,
5, so this game will be over pretty soon.
I do. You're not within 9, right?
Huh?
You're not within 9?
No,
Of course
I'm
not.
going to be soon. No, sorry, I moved this afterwards. I moved these. Would you like to mist? They walk 14 inches, they cannot charge now.
Yeah, I think I'll missed.
No mist, they.
Yeah.
Yep, good.
Like some pieces left.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
He fails again. These
Been
guys. Bravest cultist I've ever seen.
Yeah, indeed.
Where's your librarian? Is that
Behind the wall on the other side. Yeah, that ruin is actually like that.
They finally got it.
Elias called it out very quickly. For them, it took a round or 2, or turn
Yes, I do.
1 or 2.
I cannot reach that. I can only get my engage.
So that is one of yours.
Yeah, Yohann has already
man.
14 primaries, he can only score 10 more, which I believe he will probably get.
Send Magnus back here,
Yes.
like so. He's just on the objective at the moment.
Yes, okay. Nothing I can do to prevent that. Not going to be overweighting.
A single guy with shooting and charging.
The Magnus coming in.
Should be fine.
Hopefully,
The other one
if I
was
don't do that,
engaged.
I will be
Very upset.
sad. Okay. Ariman. The Arimaning. He's gonna run.
Yeah, this is gonna be an either 9-11, 10-10, or 11-9, I believe.
Abrahamsson on that with a double move.
Okay.
So I need to run first,
You do.
and then you have landing spots. Because I am outside of 25, and Abrahamsson moves 10, I can do it. I need to roll a 5, and that's a straight line. So maybe on a 6.
Maybe on a 6. Okay. Just maybe roll the dice then.
I can charge otherwise. You can do other things.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I'll think of it. This guy.
Arman.
He moves
Ariman.
further.
Ahriman.
He still needs a 6.
He also has Ahriman on foot, so Ahriman doesn't actually move that
Yeah, because
fast.
you're way too far from Magnus, yeah?
So I can't
You couldn't put
get to that.
Ahriman on a disc of Sting for extra movement, but that's 10 points more expensive.
This feels unfair. I'm supposed to be able to do whatever I want. I'm Thousand Sons. I am Thousand Sons.
I should be able to do what I want.
That's right. Why aren't you about to?
Okay.
The thing about the 1000 zones, you can literally do what you want with the cabal points.
Yeah, but somehow Kalle is finding limitations.
I'm going to move off objectives. You haven't killed an objective yet.
I don't think I had that. No.
No main force, I think.
No, I haven't got that.
So I'm going to be.
So Kalle here is moving off the objectives and to deny the opponent in case he pulls overwhelming force, which is kill things
all
to
of
start
them,
an objective.
My characters,
Well, my cards.
except for that.
Because Kalle can't actually score any more primary points, and whatever he does, Yohann will still score 10.
I seem to have lost cards.
Can I do anything whatsoever?
Oh, yeah. There we go.
I can't kill enough of this unit, doesn't matter. I can't get to that. He can go back here because why ever not? And help if Magnus wants help. I don't think he needs it. And
No.
he's not on the objective. Only Magnus will be on the objective. You're for the way assassinated, I don't care about that. He also goes up to here.
Yeah, assassinate I've already had, yes.
You haven't drawn no prisoners though, so I'll just move down here with them. And these guys are gonna run like the wind. Then I'm engaging on all fronts.
Yeah, you still need to move
Yeah,
those?
I'm going to move them 2 inches. And then I'm engaging on all fronts.
Yes.
I can't get enough on the objective to force anything. I can't force you to stay on it with those guys.
Yes. There's 1 inch, yeah.
So they can jump at least. That is 5 cabal points. I have 7 left. That is good.
All right, Elias.
Moment of truth. How many points can he get?
We are
And how many points can he deny the opponent?
I think he would get 8 more, so it should go, or let's see here.
battle shock.
Yeah, 8 more, I believe, going up to 76. The question is more how many primaries can he deny?
Depends
But-
on if he can. I believe he will get a big engage here, like every corner, so it's probably going to be more than 8.
They take, yeah, they're dead. And then I'll just shoot and charge him.
Let's not bother. There is very no way
No,
that goes off.
And then I take my points, and then it's your turn.
Yeah. So, do we agree on those points for you?
So I agree on having Stronghold Smart for 4 points and Engage for 4 points.
So that's 36 point primary for you?
40 points primary and 36 secondaries, yes? Yes. And
So yeah, Kalle scored 8 on secondaries this turn. She's on
when you
76.
take another 10, because you will,
And that's going to be his final score.
you are 8 points down. Yes. So you need 8 points on secondaries last round to tie.
No, I just need 3.
Huh?
I need 3 to tie.
Yeah, sorry. You need 3 to tie.
Was this turn 5?
Huh?
So 68 for Yohann at the beginning of his turn.
I'm 8 point down. So yeah, I need 4.
And turn 5. Last turn.
Yeah, it's for turn 5, yeah. So I
Need
just have to
4
draw cards
points to draw this, otherwise it will be an 11-9 for Kalle.
and see what I get. I'm just going to have. Do I have anything left but those guys? So those guys will stay here.
No. Because you already take them all, so no, I'm not on objectives. Of course.
Okay, so they go up
Yep, of course, and they just.
they will just like stay here and see what we get, I guess. What can I get? So let me have a think. Do you mind if I
Yes.
Okay. Shield.
That would be no.
That would be no.
You can see Yohann
I
here
mean,
facing with the microphone on.
that.
Bring it down would be doable, but
Kalle being right next to him in his
That's
propeller hat.
5 points.
that's 5 points. Everyone got card.
The only appropriate headdress for a member of the
Prisoners would be
stream
okay, I guess.
team,
I need
except
some
the
stuff.
golden hat for the best performer.
Be 2 points. Containment would be 6 points. Clans would be 6.
Yeah.
So basically, we draw unless you draw the shittest card or whatever, and redraw the shittest card whatsoever.
That's it, yes.
So what would be the best for?
So do I need?
Can you win?
Yeah. That's another question. That's a question for another day.
Can you? I mean,
Do I need?
if you're 5 points down,
Yes.
take points to win. If you can't take 40 points in 1 round.
No, I don't think I can win yet.
Killing. Not a
Yeah.
No, you can't win. It's basically, do we tie or do I win by 1?
Yeah. Actually, I will